We're back at it again with more Starfinder. Don't worry about whatever we were talking about.
Don't tell me that you've been live this whole time.
No, I literally just hit the button.
Oh, thank God.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the lovely Night Manor. It's me, your boy, back at it again at the Krispy Kremes.
I'm sorry, the Night Manor? What?
Is that not what this place is called?
No!
It's very dark in here.
Hey, listen, just because we enjoy using candles doesn't mean
I'm
it's
just saying,
actually...
I'm pretty sure you just didn't pay the electric. I can see the little lights up there. There's a light switch on the wall. I'm pretty sure you just didn't pay
I'm back. What's up?
See, it's not hi, we're live.
We're
hey,
live.
Listen, it's not my fault that you mortals don't have 60 feet of dark vision.
Huh?
It's not my fault. I can pay my
60
bill.
feet.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, well, you know what's better? It's the fact that Kay doesn't have to do taxes, so...
Right out loud.
Imagine,
You don't have to do taxes?
imagine paying taxes. I
That's
live in
so
my
gross.
own. I live in my own like pocket dimension. I don't pay taxes to nobody.
Which
As
is one of
someone
the
who's
reasons
playing
why
a Nepo
she's-
baby, I can attest to the great benefits of not paying your taxes.
You're European. Your taxes get done for you.
Prim
Kind of.
lives in the woods. The woods
It's
don't
not
have
that easy.
taxes.
I am a robot.
You're not.
Oh right, robots
Robots
are
also have-
they don't have to pay taxes either.
Robots don't have to pay taxes. Androids do. Because you're sentient.
What do you think? I was lying.
So the robots. Okay, so just to get everyone's tax brackets, it's Prim none. The robot low. No matter what brackets you fall in.
I evade them.
Okay, evaded, and then Boomer baby. That's not what you are. Trust fund baby. Thank you.
Nepo baby.
I'm pretty
Trust
sure
fund
you've
baby.
bribed the IRS at least twice.
The term is Nepo baby.
Who the fuck is?
Oh shit, we're live. Hello.
Oh my god! I think there's people filming a TikTok outside of my apartment.
Oh my God! Go and interact with
It
them.
right in front.
please.
No,
We'll
hold on,
keep-
hold on.
We'll
No,
keep
no, no,
chatting
no, no,
and
no, no,
staying,
no,
don't worry.
no. Hold on, because they're right next to my car. So BRB, I'm gonna go get my keys and lock the
Oh
car.
God! The
Hold on,
alarm!
I'll be back.
Hit the alarm. Hit the alarm.
I guess we've got to do the intro.
Hey everybody.
Welcome.
back.
The title's still Yulon Age of Titans episode 14. God damn it.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's episode 14. It's all right. We're good.
Yeah, it's episode 14. Part
yeah,
two.
you've been gone a while.
14.5.
We're the brand new cast.
Oh fuck! I didn't change the stream, did I?
Hey, the last cast got killed. We're the new boys in town.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, fuck.
We're the new gamers.
Hold on. List
on,
of
roll
things
20.
that I forgot to do. In my defense, I woke up with a massive headache this morning. That lasted until about like 2 hours ago.
Oh, do not worry about it at all.
Welcome, Pink Axolotl to the Undead Horde. Welcome. I am.
By the way, Bisect Hosting, the official Twitter account of Bisect Hosting, wished us a good stream.
Thank
They've
you
never
guys
done
for
that when I
hosting.
promote my own streams, but apparently when I promote yours, God, my sponsor just
Wait, that's your sponsor?
willy-nilly with... Yeah, that's my sponsor.
Yo,
This stream is now sponsored by
It is
Bisect
now.
Hosting. Go
yo,
use
Bisect
code
Hosting,
SIL.
you want to sponsor me?
Wait, do they still use... I don't know which thing is my... It should be code Sylvia at this point, right?
Oh, we're getting head patted.
Because
Oh,
all
thank
of my
you for the
dead
head pad, Shaper.
Thank you for the head pads.
Okay, the
Sorry.
stream should be fixed now. I'll have to remember to
Welcome.
fix it again when I upload it because when you export the video, it always just defaults to the original title. Anyway, where was I?
Welcome to Yulon, Age of Stars, Episode 2. Cue
What the fuck? Why do you have so much
Jurassic
range? God damn it!
music. I don't know. We don't have a theme song, but
Yo, any y'all audio people out there want to make a theme song? I will kiss you gently on the forehead.
We'll pay you
that's a
in
good.
high quality exposure.
I will sign any part of your body that could be seen outside of a t-shirt and shorts, and I will kiss you lightly on the forehead.
Outside of a t-shirt, shorts.
I'm not
Why
signing your
not?
balls.
Okay, but what about the T-shirt?
I will sign a t-shirt. As if that's ever going to be worth more than 25 cents. Anyway. So, last time we were introduced to our lovely players. Unfortunately, we did have a dropout due to some scheduling conflicts.
Rest in peace,
Or
Nugget.
Nuggets will not be staying with the party, but worry not, Nugget is not simply going to die and pass on into the void. Nugget will be here somewhere, and if our lovely Ruse ever decides they wish to come back, Nugget will be here somewhere. But we are rejoining our players and our characters. Kamiya Holtz, what did you say earlier, Sylvia?
What? Nepo baby?
Yeah, the Nepo baby, Kamiya. The amnesiac android, IMAI. The entire whole ass bear, Krim. And Centurion, who had a concerning amount of explosives taken off of his person at the time of his arrest.
Sounds like the perfect party.
Exactly. Last time, our party was getting transported to the Citadel, a penal colony at the edge of known space. There are several of these that are all serving as exploratory means for finding out what's up in the universe. After siding with the crew of the Drake, of the prison ship Damocles, Drake class ship, I keep getting that fucked up. After siding with the crew and helping to fight off the pirates, Captain Nanwallen has given them their freedom on the basis of she's going to write you all up as dead, and will not report your existence when you guys get to the station.
Sweet.
We thanked her for it,
Nice.
and we go on about our business, yeah?
Yes, you've been given pretty much free reign of the ship, and you looted, I believe, all of the stuff that you could last time.
I think there's a body that we have forgotten. I think Elvin or Elwin was never looted. I can't tell.
No,
Elwyn
everyone
was
was
looted.
looted.
Yeah, because
Elwin.
Yeah.
someone took the 700 cred chip that she had on her.
Gotcha.
Was that me? I can't remember.
Do you have
Yeah, it
700
was
credits
you.
on your
I
sheet?
don't.
Had it.
I only took the captain one.
Damn it.
Well, the captain's alive, so
Lieutenant. My
lieutenant.
fault.
Wait, then who has the 700 credits?
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm fairly certain that you were the one looting Elwyn, Kamiya, so you can add those 770 creds
Yeah,
because
you,
she
you
also
took
had a 70
the
cred chip.
credits from the person who's dead.
Because
took
I
credits
remember
from the
being
person
like, I want to
alive.
take back the money that I spent on having people.
Yes,
go after
and
me.
IMAI took the creds from Drunga while she was unconscious, and you had looted Elwyn.
I love how Drunga just never wanted it back. He's like, okay, you can take the money.
You guys were all armed
Yeah, that's fair.
and standing over her with guns. She wasn't going to demand anything of you.
I'll tell you
Besides,
afterwards.
it was an illegal payment from one of the prisoners. She doesn't want to admit that she was taking bribes.
Fair enough.
That's a we don't speak of this kind of transaction.
This bedroom is mine now. I declare it.
After a couple more days of quiet travel through space, you eventually see in the distance the Citadel.
Oh my god.
A massive... I cannot speak right now. Hold on 1 second.
My gosh.
Oh my gosh, okay. Winter's getting to me. You see in the distance, as you are pulling up to a massive space station. The actual, like, bubble area is about the size of like a small town. With multiple docking ports and dry docks for ships ringing the outside. The Damocles pull... God damn. I'm drinking... I promise, Chad, I'm drinking water. I'm drinking in excessive amounts of water. It is not helping.
A good throat clear. Just...
That's what
Always
I did.
better.
That's what I did earlier when I muted. Anyway. So I might have to mute every once in a while to continue talking.
That's right.
So as they are pulling up to the station, Sergeant Ilyana, one of the elf crew members, comes down to you and says, "All right, so here's how we're gonna go about this. You've all been written off as killed or jettisoned off the ship during the attack, so they won't be asking about bodies or anything like that. We're gonna try to smuggle you onto the station, at least far enough to the point where people won't really notice that you're just there. There's a decent amount of just travelers that pass through the station. Yes. Don't act too suspicious, and you should be fine."
My
That's
eyes
all the
just
captain can
dart to Krim as the words "don't be too suspicious" get said.
Boy, done.
But,
You were
Listen.
born a bear, that's what you've done.
Oh,
well, now hold on. You can't just go blaming people for things they can't change, like how they were born as.
I'm not saying that, I'm just saying you tell us to not look that conspicuous.
you think
You've
I'm
got a
suspicious
bear.
because I'm a bear?
Have you...
But in general, suspicious?
I don't get out much.
Alright.
Well, as soon as you see one of the
From
civilians,
Camry.
you'll see that bears aren't the weirdest things out here. And she kind of takes out, like, a flask from her back pocket and takes a swig. Anyway. So yeah, that's what we're able to do for you. That's about it. Once that's done, you don't know us, we don't know you, and no one owes anyone anything. Savvy?
Agreed. Yep.
That
Yes,
sounds
sir.
like acceptable terms.
Wait. Question.
What's up?
How are you explaining the dent in your floor?
Well, obviously, Specialist Drumga, after coming back to, picked up some of the explosives that we were hauling and used it to kill the people that were sieging the captain's quarters.
Gotcha.
And
Just making sure.
I'm guessing the story will go something along the lines of the prisoners just so happened to be caught in the blast.
Oh no, you all were jettisoned from that hole in the cargo hole.
Oh, okay. Even better.
There is still, in fact, 2 holes in the cargo hold, only kept shut by the energy shield of the ship
Oh, God.
from all of the exploding goblins.
Seth just kind of nods. Alright.
Alrighty. The ship docks, and you all are smuggled into the station in crates of just various goods that were also getting transported.
Forget it.
Oh, what's up?
What?
Oh, I thought I heard someone talking. Okay. But after a little while, you guys think that it's probably okay to let yourselves out, and you find that you are in almost like a park, with a tent city all around you. Your boxes are just very seemingly random boxes in a pile of other boxes. And you can hear the sounds of various people doing business.
Just breath of fresh air. Can we see the Can we get like a picture profile of these people that are doing business?
Yeah, so as you take a look around, it looks almost like a flea market around you, as there's just a slew of various different peoples all on display. You've got, a decent number of like more common races like humans, Yusolki, which are the rat people, the rat folk, Shiren, and various others, as well as the occasional odd groups. You can see one very out of place group, which is a group of almost like medieval looking people. There's three with furry legs and horns, two that look like they're plant people, and one that is very obviously a centaur, all just like, together, kind of wandering around. But apart from that, like you see, it's like just like various random people of like the span of the peoples of the galaxy all here hawking various shit. Nearby, you see there's an old man, an old human man, that's like sitting on a carpet, with various bits and bobs around him.
Okay.
Krim, you actually see this man. He's got a piece of of some sort of long arm that he's selling, among some other stuff.
Alrighty.
I clap my hands together and I turn around to you guys. All right. I offer all three of you an accord. My suggestion is that we can pull our money together, possibly get a ship and get the hell out of here. If they didn't offer us one already. I don't think they did.
They did not. No one has offered you a ship or anything like that.
And in this case, by how fairly well we did, back there, I think that we could make a great team. Figure out some things that we can, do for each other. Would you guys agree?
Well,
We agreed that we worked well enough together. However, I'm not sure even with all of our funds we could pool together enough for a ship. Mayhaps we look for work, use the money that we do have to scrape together some equipment for it.
Would
Not a-
it not be cheaper to take one illegally?
Not a bad plan. I look over to Emmy. Not a good thing to say out loud. And not for getting in more trouble than we have been.
She nods in understanding.
DM,
Yes.
would my character know anything about how large-scale trading would work here on the Citadel? As in, like, cargo ships and transportation bays?
Well, what exactly are you trying to know? Like, just like how they might be like laid out, or what kind of goods they might be having? Like,
As in, would there be anywhere that someone might accidentally leave their ship unattended?
oh, I mean,
It's alright if not. I was just...
No, that's perfectly reasonable question.
I can roll for it.
Jumped the gun there.
So let me take a look real quick.
Like, you gotta play into the DM's hands. That's how you get what you want.
Sure, make me. I thought that there was a different. Okay, make me either a sense motive or a piloting check.
Interesting.
Okay. I swear I have something about sense motive. Oh, I have an expertise. I don't know what that does. Damn it. What does it mean if I have expertise in something?
Good question. Let us find out. Skills, probably. Acquiring skills, skill checks. Skill descriptions. No, is.
As long as I have one resolve point, whether you use that skill. Whenever you use that skill, you can also add your expertise bonus to it. First level, that's 1d6.
Okay. So yeah, you get
Okay.
to add a d6 to it. And hello, Stormy.
Alrighty, I think I'll roll that then. So
Alrighty.
it'll be this, and then I'll roll just a flat d6.
Ooh. Damn.
That's already a 23, and
Already.
then I'll roll a d6. That becomes 25.
Okay, and so you're trying to figure out, you're trying to see, like, all right, do I know, okay, so yeah, you've stolen a ship at some point, maybe not necessarily like a starship, but you've probably stolen some like rich fuckers like
Like the equivalent of like a speedboat or something.
yeah, like the futuristic equivalent of a limo. And so you feel like if you really wanted to steal a ship, you would want to try to like catch them when they're going drinking, because they're less likely to have a guard there at the ship, because the guard's going to want to go drinking.
Oh.
Right, so I think I have a plan. If you all will entertain me,
Go on.
I think if we get a crew shit-faced drunk, we just happen upon their ship, I think we could make it out here pretty easily without anyone noticing.
I squint my eyes. Are you saying this of experience?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. I'll not go around, how would I put it? Libeling myself. Well, defamation, I'll
Alright.
put it as. So it could be either in spoken word or print.
I kind of like tone down my like voice a little bit. Like, are you sure it's a good idea though? If we get in more trouble right at the Citadel, we're fucked.
Oh please, this is the riffraff. They can't turn down a good drink.
I sigh. I look at me.
Right.
Maybe through violence we can probably get it.
Now that it is their idea, I no longer want to steal a ship.
Wow.
Excuse me?
Come now, Ima, you cannot be difficult.
And puts
No,
his hands up and backs away.
You are the only organic life in this crew that does not seem to care for organic life. I find this perplexing.
I care so much for organic life, okay? I try my hardest. Thank you very much.
Some of my best friends are
Those I
organics.
don't care for know who they are.
Are some of your best friends organic
Then
life?
why not call them people instead of riffraff?
Oh, apologies. It was a figure of speech.
We've been over this, Yumi. Essentially, they mean it's sort of like
Riffraff is not a figure of speech. It is a way to classify.
Look, so maybe the way that I'm wording things isn't the best. But you know my intentions. I intend to secure this crew a ship. And the means of doing so, I think, that would be best about going would be to steal one from a crew that's covered by a company. They'll get reimbursed because, as far as they're concerned, it's been stolen by some random individual. The company will give them a new one, and then we'll be on our way.
I look at
Are we
Yumi.
sure that the insurance will pay out?
Well, I should hope so. Otherwise, I've been very severely lied to over the years.
Okay, these guys know a lot about tax evasion. I'm pretty certain it's fine. They'll dance away around.
Excuse me?
Not you. I'm talking about the rich people with the ship.
In that
too-
case, I would be less averse to stealing a ship.
I look at what's your character's name again? I'm sorry.
Grim.
No, not Krim. Sylvia's.
Oh, you can just say Cam or Cammy.
Okay, I'll do Cam. I'll look over to Cam and be like, "That's majority." Look back at Krim. You're not.
Oh,
After,
I should. I just realized something. I apologize. I don't think I ever told you my actual name.
Okay.
It's not Cats. It's Camia.
Oh,
okay
yeah,
if I call you-
she was using that name that the
Yeah, I've
guards were
been
calling
using
her.
Cats for the entirety of the first episode because I've been wanting to not rouse suspicion about me.
Why do you have a fake name? That's weird.
We need not get into details at the moment.
it's a tad suspicious.
Sen relents. It's okay if I call you Cam then.
I'll allow it.
Sen nods. All right. If the Krim is okay with it, I'm totally good for it.
Camia just cries internally as the upper echelons of society don't really do nicknames. So this is the first time that Camia's name has ever been shortened by anyone.
Been reduced.
So Camia's just like, oh, okay.
I'm a bit apprehensive to stealing from the innocent, even if they would be compensated down the line. I'd be less apprehensive, however, if you could promise me that no one will get hurt in whatever endeavors we make to gain their ship.
Well, as long as they drink within moderation, they'll be fine. As long as they don't do anything stupid either.
I will agree.
Damn. All right, Cam. If you wanna, you can do this without a hitch. I'm totally down for it. Let's go.
It should be a
Right.
small vessel, though, from a small crew. We don't want to rouse too much suspicion, yes? Or pay
All
for
right,
too
shall we
much.
have a look? And hey, on the way, if we find anything interesting at a market nearby, we can pick it up.
Yeah,
Good time to resupply.
by paying.
I mean, look, okay, I'm not going to steal from a small business. I'm not a monster.
Okay.
Okay.
All right then.
So you guys start walking through the tent city. You see, most of the people have like just basically trash, or at least what to you would probably be considered trash, or just not worth it. You do see three that kind of catch your eye as you're going through. First off was that old man that you saw earlier. He's got a couple various bits and bobs. Then you see that there is a group of Shiren that have a bit more of a official-looking stall put up, and by official I mean that it's not laid out on a blanket on the ground. They actually have like a folding table where they've got various guns and knives and all that kind of stuff like laid out on their table, as well as cases of ammunition. And then just as you're about to, assuming you pass both of those by for the moment, just as you're about to pass them all by, Centurion, you feel a tug at like the back of your pants, and then some like tugs to the back of your shirt, and then you see that there is a little rat man sitting on your shoulder, because he needs to be up there to do this, where he's like kind of like putting his hand around your shoulders, but he needs to be that high to do it. It's like, you look like an enterprising mercenary. I think I've got just the thing for you. Come with me. I have some excellent goods to show you.
Jesus. Wait, what? No. What are you even talking about?
I am Kickstart. I've got all the best explosives in the entire Citadel, and I think you look like the man for them.
Set just stops for a moment. Lights going off, just ding, ding, ding. You have my interest.
Come with me, friend. And he hops down from your shoulder and scurries over to his own blanket on the ground.
Okay.
And
Alright.
now, I have various goods depending on the day, because you know the nature of how these things go. But here's what I have today. You see that he's got a small pile of mystery, like he's got them labeled as like special grenades. They have no serial numbers and no markings on them to determine what they do. Next to him, he's got a very large and obviously modded flame rifle and a stack of petrol tanks.
Oh. Sen kind of just swipes the fucking sweat from their forehead. Damn, that's some kind of collection you got here.
Indeed.
What are these grenades? Tell me more.
Exactly what do you say? They are grenades.
That's it.
Well, yeah, you throw them and they explode.
I think upon hearing mentions of explosives, Camilla walks over and immediately notes the fact that they are just kind of labeled as mystery grenades, was it?
No, they are special grenades.
Oh, just special grenades. And is immediately suspicious that they are not being listed as exactly what they are, because Cammy would probably know that trading standards would be all over this fucker. If they even caught a glimpse. So is immediately just like, Centurion, did you ask what make these are, or
I did.
which manufacturer they came from?
Manufacturer. No, I didn't.
Actually,
I look over to the kickstart. Well,
Manufacturer. They're grenades. You
Yes,
pick
and
them
where
up.
were they made?
I don't know. Why would I know?
Because you're the one selling them.
Yes,
Okay.
and do you know how many people these grenades went through before they probably got to my hand?
can I
In fact, I
Can I
found
make-
them in a man's hand.
make any kind of check to see if these are stable explosives?
Yes. Hold on, let me take a look. Yeah, you could make an engineering, an engineering or a physical science, I'd say, check.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I got just the thing. Let's do engineering. All right. 16.
16. So you're looking at the grenades, right? And they'll work. Like, obviously, you know, you're looking at this thing and you can see that, like, all the proper, like, without just fully disassembling it, you can see, like, all the proper pieces are there. You just can't identify what's inside.
I see. There is like safety mechanisms to this thing. If I drop this thing, it ain't gonna just fucking blow up, is it?
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, no, like it's still got the pin in it and the spoon's in the right position. Nothing's like rusty or anything like that. It looks like a
spoon?
fully functional grenade.
could Krim,
The pit.
could Krim come behind him and do the physical science check?
Sure, yeah.
Try to figure out what's in these things.
You have no idea, Krim. You
Oh my
cannot
God.
identify what is inside of that.
Ah, darn, I hate it out here. You had a 21? Oh my god, what is wrong with these things?
Jesus Christ!
Oh no!
I assume that this grenade has, like, you know, a traditional grenade where it's like you can't see inside the grenade.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a
yeah, but
it's
like,
a
I thought
circular ball.
Yeah.
I
And
thought I
not a
could do a little
vial.
bit of a
So it'd be
rattling.
very
a
hard to
little
tell
bit.
from the outside.
Yeah, no, Krim, you're like looking at this thing and it's like, well, yeah, that's a standard casing and standard stuff, but I have no idea what is packed inside of this thing.
I didn't.
All right.
I was thinking he does like a little rattle to the ear, a little sniff with the nose.
You are unable to
you,
identify. You smell gunpowder, but that's pretty common in
Yeah, of course.
explosives.
All right. I like you. I'm with it. I'll buy the 3 here, the 3 grenades, and you know, give me everything you have.
Oh my god.
Everything.
The 7 petrol tanks, the large flame rifle, and these grenades.
I see you are a very discerning customer. I give you special deal then, and Kickstart will remember you next time. And so let me get on my calculator and figure out exactly how much all of this would be, and then figure out what
So
Kickstart will tell you.
This is what it's like purchasing at a consumer level. Interesting.
I just look.
I want to suppose like Cammy says that to herself, trying to cover it up, sort of just like a thinking out loud type deal.
Can
So
I
if you
still
want to
hear
try
you?
this, and you can try, I guess. Would it be a roll or?
Wait, you're trying to do what? Sorry?
Because Cammy just thinking out loud's just like, so this is what it's like purchasing on a consumer level. I never knew that it was this
Right.
sketchy.
What are you trying to roll for?
But I want to
I'm
hear into
no,
it because
someone's trying to roll to hear.
Oh.
it's like a mumble.
Sure. Roll me a perception check. DC 14.
Ah,
Yeah, you hear it.
I fucking look. I give you a look. I just judge. The subtle disappointment is palpable.
For
Cammy catches your glance and just looks down.
discerning customers such as you, only 1,000 credits for everything here.
All right.
Wait, that is the
I think feeling embarrassed about what she just what they just said, Cammy is going to spot Centurion 200 of the credits for this. Just be like, as a very subtle, keep this between us. Please don't bring it up with the others. So yeah, I'll spot 200 of the price.
Okay.
Krim does that.
To 1570.
You have a deal. So only 1,000, you say?
Yes, yes.
All right.
Hold on. Krim does quick math in his head. That's only a discount of about 80 credits.
Yes, it is all 3 grenades and 1 petrol tank for free.
Wait, did you say 1,000 or 100 for the 3 grenades in the petrol tank?
It's the
80.
large flame rifle.
So everything for 1,000, but all 3 grenades and a petrol tank for free. That still sound like we could get better.
If you want to haggle.
Are we haggling?
Oh, it is also wrong.
Yeah, see, that was
I wasn't
me
paying
being
attention.
wrong, but then no, yeah, Kickstarter was wrong.
What would I do? I'm so down to haggle, but this is such a bad thing for the
It's
bear
just
to do.
sketchy. I almost just gave away.
Yeah. Can we just like taps and turn on the shoulder and is like, yeah, how about you haggle, bring the price down.
I'll have you know Kickstart has best prices on explosives on the Citadel. You go to those scrappers and you'll find yourself paying full price and mock-up on grenades.
I don't deny you on the grenades, but you could throw in another petrol tank for free, could you not?
Wait, Emmy, say that out loud.
I
Or
never
we-
stopped.
He's just wandering around.
Oh my god.
We'll go to you in a second.
No one asked me to stop.
We'll go to you in a
Yeah,
second.
Emmy, apologies that that you felt like you had to message that. Just say it out loud if you want to. Like,
I
fucking
kept trying
interrupt
to,
us.
but then I'd have to speak over everyone else.
Do it.
Apologies.
Um,
The scene just kind of happened out of nowhere.
Listen, I got sucked into it when I figured out we were only getting an 80 credit discount. This guy can do more than that.
Does the quick math in his fucking brain. He goes, wait a minute, that's like a 80 credit discount. Listen, I will do all this. Because considering it's bulk, how about for, we'll say 900.
I crafted this flame rifle myself, you know. Perhaps I tell you a bit more about it. You
That's
understand the
self-evident.
price. And what's that supposed to be?
Yes. No,
Kickstarter's best weapons manufacturer.
Can I take a quick glance at the rifle, see if it's good?
Absolutely. So
You kind of just went to buy it without even inspecting it.
It's
So-
a large rifle.
make me another engineering check.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Oh, you know, you're looking at this thing. You know exactly what it is. So a standard flame rifle, right? Imagine your classic like flamethrower, where it's got like a small tank on the side for its fuel and all that.
Yeah.
This one, that fuel tank has been entirely removed, and instead there is a port on the side of it. And you can see immediately by looking at it that port will fit it onto one of these petrol tanks. A standard flame rifle holds 20 units of petrol, and a petrol tank holds 60 units.
no, Eric just kind of nods like, oh.
As well as, with that nat 20, you can see that he has supercharged the flamer, aka he put a second lighter in there, so you think it will burn twice as hot.
Jesus.
All right,
Though it would burn through fuel faster.
it's not a bad. You're not wrong. You look like a pretty good craftsman. 950.
Wait, with that check, would Centurion know market price for a flamer?
Yeah, I'll give you that. So market price for a standard flame rifle is about 500 credits.
600 isn't that bad for a souped up version. Then.
All right,
Yeah.
drive hard bargain. 950.
Make me a persuasion check. DC 16.
Persuasion.
DC 15.
Do I have persuasion? Just here, professional, but I don't.
Oh wait, no, there is no.
This is when he.
There is no.
finds out
Oh yeah, there is no persuasion check in this. My bad.
yeah.
Diplomacy then?
Yeah, make a diplomacy check.
16.
Yeah. You drive hard bargain, but for potential repeat customer, it's a deal. And he turns around and he brings out what's basically like, you know, those plastic bags you get at grocery stores. and loads all of this up into like 3 grocery bags.
Lovely.
Alright. So I'm just subtracting what? So 950 minus 200. It's like 750. I lose 750 and
Yes.
what do you call it? Loses 200. Okay.
So,
Let's see.
you can now add 7 standard petrol tanks, the concerningly large flame rifle, which it is a flame rifle that has been modified to hold an entire petrol tank and burn twice as hot. It deals an extra 1d6 fire damage, but consumes 3 times the fuel.
Gotcha.
So, double the damage, 3 times the fuel consumption. And 3 sketchy grenades. It's either a frag, a shock, a smoke, or a sticky bomb at level 1. Roll a d4 when you throw the grenade to find out what it does.
I'm with it. Oh, hell yeah. There is.
And you have bought out Kickstart for the day.
I'm trying to look at my-
Can we just telepathically to Centurion, we are never buying from this motherfucker ever again.
I look back and nod. But it's a very concerning nod, as you don't know if I meant yes or no.
All right, we got the price down. Maybe we'll be able to afford something else. What do you think? Robot is gone.
I look.
What?
Just
The robot
looks
is
over.
gone. She's gone.
Robot's gone.
Robot's gone.
Robot's gone.
My, cutting over to you. You are
Yulon,
wandering
Age of Stars
around the.
episode 2. Robot's gone.
You are wandering around the markets. Are you just kind of wandering around? Are you looking at like what people have? What's going on?
I'm trying to find a crew from what appears to be a small ship, because Emai's pretty hard to get off task when she's on task.
Okay. Roll me either a perception or a sense motive check.
Okay.
Because there's no investigation.
Thank you for the headbats.
Thank you for the headbats.
That's me.
I can still thank you.
Oh, well, you're welcome. I can.
I can read that it was Sylvia TV right there, and I can thank you, which I will. Thank you. You have no choice.
So that's the 23.
Yeah, so with a 23, you can see that there is a couple people. It's like 3 people that are making their way out of one of the ship bays towards the market that you're in. They're like carrying, a couple like small boxes of stuff, presumably to be put up on market. As you go to take a closer look, you see that they have like a very, very small ship. It is a small cargo ship, and you think after like looking at it for a couple minutes, that those 3 are the only people on that ship. It appears to be
So Emai's sure about that.
Yeah, like you're watching, you see they are the only ones that go in and out of it. You don't see any guards, you don't see any movement on it. And the 3 crew members, it looks to be like a parent and 2 children. So it's probably like a little like family venture kind of deal.
Okay, so there were 3 people on the crew, and there's like a family that was in the ship.
No, that
got out.
The crew is the family.
Unfortunately, minors can't drink. Do I see anyone else?
Okay. Let's see. You're looking around for a little while, and you see. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you see. you see. Sorry, every like I'm looking through the list of ships to come up with a different option. And every time I click on one, it's like, oh, this seems about. Oh no, not at all.
Are you looking through the Starship Operating Manual or something else?
No, I've got the Starfinder compatible, the 0 Hour Star Foundry, a collection of Starfinder stat sheets. There's a separate website that I have pinned, or that I have saved on my hotbar. And I just seen one, and then I backed out, and I lost it. Where'd it go?
Oh, that's the worst feeling.
There it
ever.
is. Yeah. So you see another ship. That it looks like there's only like 2 people on it. There's 2 lizard folk, Vesk that are on it. It's a very small like cargo ship, cargo hauler. But yeah, after watching it, you see that these 2 are like the only ones on it.
Okay. I go up to them.
Yes, how may we help you?
I'm looking for potential drinking partners for my crew. They asked me to.
Your crew sent you out to go find drinking partners for them instead of just talking to people themselves. Man, that's
Most
kind
of
of
them
shitty.
are not very socially adept.
That may be, but it still seems kind of rude to treat you like an invitation with legs. You know your people have rights now, right?
Damn.
You know you don't gotta do
Her
this
head,
anymore. You're free.
tilts to the left. What makes you think I am not doing this of my own free will?
Just seems weird.
She stares at them. An awkward
Imagine.
silence forms, and then she goes, "We had a victory, and they would like to drink against a different crew to celebrate. I cannot get drunk."
Well, if they really want to go drink so bad, you'll be at a taste of home tonight.
At what hour?
Probably 8 o'clock.
Understood. Thank you for your cooperation. I will now leave of my own free will. And she goes away.
Okay.
She's looking for her crew now because she only realized she was alone when she spotted the other guys.
Alrighty. Yep. So after a little bit of wandering, you guys come together again. You all find Amai just kind of like wandering around. Or is it...
Do I roll a perception check to see if I find them at all?
Sure. Everyone roll me a perception check to see who finds who first.
It's gonna be really fun.
Oh.
16.
Crim don't see shit.
Crim and Centurion are like kind of looking around, but also getting distracted by like really cool, what they think is like really cool stuff on sale, and then they take a closer look and see that it's garbage. Kamiya,
Crim and Centurion are doing a fucking Looney Tunes bit where Crim's looking up high, Centurion's down low, and we end up bumping into each other.
Oh no, I'm imagining, you know, in like Scooby-Doo, where it's like the corridor with all the doors, and they're like running through the doors. Like, I'm just imagining that, but it's just like market, like alleys, and you're just walking down one, appearing out of the other.
oh my god. But yeah, you eventually find Amai, who is walking directly towards you on like the straightest path possible, because Amai, you spotted Kami about like 10 seconds earlier.
My!
I have found another crew that we can challenge to a drinking contest.
Brilliant. Did you catch the make and model of their ship?
It is a ship that we can steal.
Good enough for me. Okay.
Amai, you would have seen that it was, if my websites would load, Jesus.
Okay, before you tell me, would Imai know anything about ships, seeing as she was mainly a healing android?
Oh, probably not, but I'm just going to give you a physical description of the ship that you saw. It's like a small cargo ship that's painted yellow, like cat yellow, with three engines on it, and looks like a cargo winch below it.
Sen eventually catches up. Well, it's like, am I? Holy shit! Is that a rocket launcher? Oh no, it's fucking PVC pipe. God damn it! Am I?
Oh,
Oh
Imai
shit!
stares at you.
We found you. Fuck! I thought we lost you for a second.
yes, we
Found.
can have you back.
Found a ship that we can steal. The crew was willing to go into a drinking contest against us.
Wait, drink? Did we say drinking con? Wait. Hold on, I gotta catch my breath.
Yeah,
It
you need
is
to
the easiest way, seeing as we have a whole bear.
Ah. Well,
That's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, I should probably ask, can you handle your drinks? Or is that like
I guess a bear that has never
Is it like a-
touched alcohol before. That would be great.
is it like a size matter not thing? Like
well, there were a few times that I drunk back home. Not often, though.
If it's a drinking match they want, fuck it. I drank it enough on Typhon.
I cannot get drunk, so either way, they are drunk, and we have at least one sober crewmate that can get us onto the ship.
Okay. In that case, you're gonna have to carry it. If one of us is passed out, I'm designating you to help carry them at least.
Grim
Crib.
looks down at
I
all
will
of
think
you.
about it.
Starting to see a few holes in this plan.
I
I've
look
got
up.
the arms for it, it's fine.
I look up at Crib. Listen. Fuck. That was a long fucking hallway. Ugh,
Are you two all right?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay. If. God damn it! No, I'm sitting down again.
Take your time. You see that Krim is not visibly too exhausted from the run.
If you manage right to not get as drunk, you can pick up either of us, any of us for that matter, and we can bolt.
That is true. How many crew members does this crew have?
2 Crim.
2.
What? Two? Only 2?
Yes, it was a small ship.
Oh, this will be easy.
Alrighty. I'll give it the old arbor try.
I look at Cam. Are you drinking?
Yeah, sure.
Can you hold your liquor?
That depends on the roll of the dice. Probably
Set-
not.
Set just
Looking at my
raises-
constitution modifier.
I was doing this in RP. God.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, I reckon I can hold my own.
Okay. That settles. Okay. Until then, I guess. What time? What time are we doing this?
8
What time is
o'clock.
it now?
You have no
Um,
idea.
Yeah, Camilla goes to glance down at a watch that isn't there. It's like, oh damn it.
Do I have like a program that tells you what time it is?
Yeah, do you have an internal clock?
If you did, it hasn't been updated for the new, like, area that you're in. You don't know if the Citadel works on the same system.
Well,
Wait,
damn
no,
it.
hold on. Would we not be on, God, what's it? Pact Standard? Is that what it's called? There's a
Pacific
universal
Camp
time.
Standard. Oh.
There's a universal time.
Is it used on the
Um,
Citadel, though?
stuff
You have
like
no idea.
True. Fair enough.
Krim goes to the nearest salesman's stall. Excuse me, you have the time.
That's very smart. Why didn't we all just think of that?
18 intelligence.
The man opens up like one side of his large jacket and looks at about 17 watches. They are all set to different times, and he looks at one of them in particular and says, 4:30 ish.
Oh, and he turns back to Amai. Where will we be drinking?
GM out of character, I forgot the name of the bar.
It is called A Taste of Home.
Do you know? Could you point us in the direction of a taste of home?
Yeah, of course I can. Only place with good booze on the entire Citadel. Over that way. You look for the place with wood paneling.
It's a very large place to only have one good drinking location.
Set looks at him. Usually the smaller places kind of sell the best.
Oh, is it like a local sort of here's all the places that the tourists go to, but this is the actual good place?
No, it's the fact that the Citadel has only been in its current orbit for 2 years, and so not many people have set up shops here. That's why there's a giant flea market.
I did that in
bums.
character, but fair enough.
I'm assuming this is technically local then, because it's probably the only one.
Yes.
Exactly.
As of right now, it is in fact the only bar.
Speaking of the flea market, you said earlier that Krim clocked somebody selling a particular long arm attachment, I believe.
Yes.
Since we have time to burn, do you guys mind if would you all mind if we explore the shops a little bit more?
We've got time and credits. Why not?
Then nods, but first looks at Ivy, just follow me for now, please.
I have rights now, you know.
That's a callback we wouldn't understand.
Yeah, but it makes sense
Amy,
to her,
try stay within the local canon, okay? We don't know what you've been.
Yeah, she's just sour from the interaction.
just
Sour.
Sen just raises an eyebrow like, you didn't before? It just like shakes his
Just
head.
ask, like, I guess. Look, Amy, you are
Krim is
free.
going to
You are
walk
free.
as we talk, by the way.
You are free to do whatever you please. We would request that you follow us at your discretion.
She blinks at you.
Well, that's the best response I'm gonna get. And then I walk off.
And she follows.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow Krim.
And Krim is walking back, I guess, towards near the beginning of the stalls, at least from where we landed. I want to see what that long arm thing was.
Oh, FYI, you can run that first, but I just want to say, Camilla has gone off because they remember it being brought up that Imi needs some computer parts to fix the motherboard, and so is going to look around the stalls to see if there's any like scrap computer components being sold.
Okay. Let me take a look at Imi's sheet real quick.
There's a hole in it, damaged resistors, and missing connectors.
Okay. Kamiya, give me a fucking.
My question though, Kamiya, I appreciate you doing this out of character, but would you know in character that that's a thing?
I would have overheard when we were fumbling about.
Give me a computer's
because
check.
we were all by the containers when you retrieved your motherboard.
Ah, okay.
Computers, huh?
So I just assumed that my character would be at least somewhat aware that you need shit, but not exactly the specific shit that you need.
There we go. That's what I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a computer's check. Actually, give me it at disadvantage because you have no idea what is needed.
Okay, I'll roll twice. First,
What is
and
disadvantage
second.
for?
Oh, 15.
Because she has no... Because Kamiya doesn't actually know what parts are needed for the motherboard. So with a 15, you don't know about the other parts, but you do remember it being stated that there was a hole in it, and you do see that somebody is selling what looks to be like, oh god, I'm totally blanking on it, but it's like a soldering set. That's what it is. That someone is selling like an old beat up soldering set for about 70 creds.
Oh, by the way, you can run Crim's thing first. I just wanted to know if
I was gonna totally
I just
forget
wanted
if
to say.
I've got the thing
Yeah.
with that guy planned. I didn't have this planned, so I wanted to run this first so I wouldn't forget. Because I was already
And
done
that,
in my
ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary pals in the audience, is what we call good table manners when you're playing a tabletop game. Make sure that you let it run in the order that it was said, and allow other people to go before you if you asked for something, and it just keeps going.
But yeah, so someone's selling a soldering set for 70 creds. Crim and gang, you make your way back over to see like this ancient-looking man sitting on like a blanket where he's got some stuff. Well, you're a big one, aren't you? But I see a spark. Intelligence I don't see from bears usually. Welcome, friend. Welcome.
Thank you for noticing. Tell me, what of your wares?
Oh, old man Tyre's got just about, well, not everything, but something. And so you'll see. Hold on. Okay, there we go. You'll see he's got a couple things on his blanket. He's got a handful of moss, an old battery, like a battery cell for a gun, a small pile of flares, and what looks to be the upper receiver for some kind of long arm.
The upper receiver is definitely an interesting one, but the moss, getting close to it, Crim gives it a small whiff. Where does this moss come from?
Well, I'll be honest there, friend. It came from under my bed.
Oh. Oh. Like,
Crim gives it
sick.
a small poke. Is there any check I can run on this moss?
Yeah, yeah, you can. I'm very glad that you guys immediately stuck out of the moss. Yeah, you can make me a life sciences check on it.
Life science? Fuck me.
Sen is just completely revolted by this thing.
A 22. You know exactly what this is, Crim.
Ooh, what is it?
That is what is known colloquially as ID moss. This bit like the letter ID, like an ID, and it is a poisonous moss.
Interesting. How potent of a poison?
So Starfinder's potency and how poisons work in general is a bit different than in D&D, and so if you guys don't mind, I'll go ahead and explain how these work.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to drink my cereal.
So the way that that poisons work is that they don't actually deal damage necessarily, but there is a poison track that you follow as you're making the saves. If you want to find it in more detail, or anybody in the audience that wants to read about it, it is on page 417, Afflictions, of the core rulebook. But so you have healthy, so not under the effect of any poison. Then you have weakened, where the victim takes a -2 penalty to charisma-based ability checks. Oh, well, There's tracks actually. Hold on, this I didn't realize this. There's tracks for different kinds of saves. Okay, ID Moss is an intelligence track, so my bad. The victim takes a -2 penalty to all intelligence-based ability checks and skill checks, and the DCs of their spells and special abilities decrease by 2. If they have one or more levels in a spellcasting class whose key ability score is intelligence, then they cannot cast their highest level spell of that class. Then it's impaired. The victim takes another -2 penalty to those checks, and their DCs decrease by another 2. And you can't cast the 2 highest levels of spells, etc., etc. Animalistic, the victim suffers the effects of the Feeble Mind spell, except for Charisma, and Charisma skill checks are unaffected. Comatose, the victim cannot process thoughts and can't be woken up, and then dead. And so basically, poisons have a specific save. I believe actually they're all fortitude saves. So the potency is like how long the effect goes on, how many saves, etc., and the DC.
Frequency, I see it.
Frequency, onset, and the save level.
How many doses of poison would this moss be?
It is 1 dose of poison. And so I know that you're looking at the thing, but it's probably around like moderate potency based on the save DC and the frequency.
Yeah. So in 16 minutes, this could kill someone. This old man just has it.
Yes. Now, since its frequency of once a minute for 6 minutes, if you wanted, so theoretically, if they failed their save just 5 times in a row, then yes, they die.
Yes.
If you wanted to continue the effects of that to make it last longer, I'll just say it now. Like, if you want to increase the duration, more doses.
Right.
So. Yeah, it won't give them like disadvantage on their saves or anything if you give them 60 doses of Black Lotus extract, but it would increase it from 6 rounds to 60 rounds. That they gotta make those saves or not fucking die.
Interesting. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Prim takes a look at the old battery next. Anything of note there? Do I need to roll a check or?
Yeah, if you want to try to identify it, that would be an engineering check. Nat 20, absolutely. That's a high capacity battery right there. It's just old as fuck. High capacity battery is so a standard battery holds 20 shots. A high capacity battery holds 40 shots.
Ben looks at him. Hey, what you got there?
Used to be a high capacity.
Oh, I got a pile of moss, some batteries, some flares, and this bit bob right here.
Look at Crim.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. No, go on.
I was good. The long arm was going to be next, or did you want to examine it?
No, I wanted to talk about the batteries.
Oh, okay.
I was going to ask your take on it.
Oh. Seems to be an old high capacity.
You just got super fucking quiet, my guy.
Oh, okay. You see, I'm trying to whisper, so the old man. Wait. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. You hear a voice in your head. It seems to be an old but high capacity unit. For only 50 credits, that's a great price.
Ben looks at his grenades real quick and gets a very small idea.
Oh no.
No. He can't know what your idea is, but he does feel your mind immediately start thinking of grenades and batteries, and Crim gives you a wary look.
Gives him the look of like a nod of like, trust me, it's a good idea.
I do not trust you at all. Long arm upper receiver. Can he examine that before he tries to blow us up with his battery?
Yes, you can. Make me another engineering check.
Ah, son of a bitch.
13. So you're not able to like exactly identify it, but looking at it, you can tell that like you believe. Let me find it on the page. It is some kind of battery-operated weapon. And it's very well made.
Interesting.
It's a bit old and kind of grungy, but like you can see that like some good craftsmanship went into this. It's a quality weapon.
Did you make this yourself, Mr. Tier?
Not me. No. I found this in the dumpster over there.
Can I?
Strange they would throw away such fine craftsmanship. How many credits do we have?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I assumed that you had the money.
No, everyone has different kinds of money.
I thought we were pooling it.
Oh,
That was a suggestion that was never agreed upon by anyone.
I meant the whole point was to meant that we share our money together, not.
Really hoping we were pooling it, gotta say.
I look over it. Look over. Where's Cameron now?
Not there.
I look back. Not that much money. We remember that we need food and stuff.
You don't already have food?
I assume. I don't know.
No, I have a few in my pack, actually.
Sent kind of just shrugs. I don't have specifically enough for that, and I kind of need it for the batteries. If you would like, I can tell you what I'm trying to plan to do.
I want to know. That makes me complicit to the crime. The less I know, the better.
It's not a particular crime. If you don't know if it is or not, it could just be an invention.
Alrighty. Krim wiggles his way back into your head. What did you have planned for the battery?
Can I talk back through telekinesis?
Yeah, it's mind reading, so as long as you're thinking it,
Okay.
they'll be able to tell.
The idea
basically.
the idea is that I get a laser sensor, and then I combine this all together and strap the grenade to a door, and make it a trip mine. That's the idea.
Oh, you want to turn your grenades, the old battery, and some kind of laser sensor into a tripwire trap?
Yeah, essentially, like an EED, like an entry denial tool.
I will tell you right now that absolutely you can fucking do that.
Oh god.
That's the idea, is that if anyone comes on our ship, I can put one quickly onto a door, and if they walk through it, they kind of just...
It'll destroy our ship.
You'd be surprised.
These aren't tier 7 grenades that I gave him. I'll let you know right now.
Okay.
Those were tier
tier
7
1,
frag grenades that you guys threw up there.
Yeah.
These are tier 1.
Okay.
And not only that, the idea is that they're also directional, like claymores.
I'm just fucking traumatized from like throwing a grenade and it just blowing a fucking hole in the floor.
So let's actually establish something real quick now as well. An idea that came to me from another GM. So in the interest of like you guys, getting to be creative and make shit, we'll just have like a generic resource of like tinkering supplies. And then when you want to make something that's like non-conventional, like Centurion's Claymore, we'll establish like how many credits worth of tinkering supplies it would take you to do this, along with whatever other materials.
Right. That's fair. So just like a components bag, but for
basically, yeah.
Okay. Sounds cool.
Set starts thinking, like, your silence doesn't give me much confidence right now.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, he was gone!
Hey. We were having that entire... I'm sorry. We just had an entire conversation about shit, and you were just gone the whole time.
Oh yeah, I had to go for a second. What's up? What I miss?
So
We established a general rule of tinkering, which
Yes.
is as long as it's not non-conventional components, you'll be able to use them for tinkering.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
sweet.
like
My tinker tool will come in handy then.
yeah, so like for example, Nomad wanting to make that claymore, that laser-powered claymore, how it's going to work is like there's going to be generic tinkering supplies, and then whenever you guys want to make something, we'll establish like what it costs to make it. So like, oh, this will take like a frag grenade, and a standard battery, and so many credits worth of tinkering supplies.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Gotcha. Sounds fairly interesting. Okay.
That's a surprise tool that will help us later.
Fuck.
Oh, hello. Thank you, Dragon, for 21 months.
Thank you, Dragon5, for the tier 1 sub.
Off the Crusaders for 21
got a
months.
sub.
Damn, 21 months?
Yeah.
Dedicated.
I gotta remember to change that to holding off the CPC. I gotta remember to do that.
oh, yeah.
So, Ima?
I don't think
I'm a what?
Fucking.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know if you would come too.
I'm not there. I followed. I said I was following Cam.
Oh, I thought you were following Centurion.
No.
Oh, okay. If I had known that you were going with Kami, then she wouldn't
Yeah,
have had
I'm just waiting
disadvantage.
for this cutscene.
Then
I mean,
she
I
wouldn't have
rolled
had
a
disadvantage on that roll.
I would have rolled a
I
16
never said
anyway,
I was
so-
helping.
Oh no, it
Yeah,
would've
but
been
she
the
could
same
have
because
asked
it
you,
was
like,
first
"Hey,
roll.
what do you need?"
As
Okay.
I said, I never said I was helping.
Krim goes to ask the robot for money. Centurion?
I look up at Crim. Yes.
Robot's gone.
I turned back around. Robot. Wait. Didn't. What do you call it? Weren't they following Cammy?
Were they?
Said things for a moment. I think they're fine. Yeah, I believe so.
The robot's gone! Oh
Yulon Age of Stars, episode 2. Robot's gone.
no! Robot's gone.
It's just cementing it as the episode title.
We come back. On our way back, I just see a bunch of pictures of me like lost robot. Please return.
You start appearing on the back of milk cartons.
walks up to like some random security guard. Hi, yeah, I lost my robot daughter. Can I send a message on the PA system? Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Attention all shoppers. We have somebody's parents at the help desk. If we could have one I'm a I? Is that it? One I'm AI to the help desk. Your parents are waiting for you. Ding ding ding.
All right.
Attention all shoppers of the Citadel. We once again have a...
Once again.
Once again.
People be losing their robots, bro. Okay. Well, without the robot or the other one, Krim cannot afford the things that he would want from here, which is the moss and the battery, and maybe the long arm.
I want the battery.
Wait, you have 1,000 starting. You have 1,000 starting credits.
Do I?
Yeah, you start off with it, unless you bought stuff. Or like your Assassin
buy
Zero.
Oh, yeah, no. Krim has a bunch of gear.
Oh,
Oh.
I do. I have tons.
Yeah, no, Krim has gear. Technically it's not on a sheet. It's still in the form. Yeah, and I forgot to total up the credits that I had left over after buying the gear, so I've just counted it as 0. Oopsie!
Oh,
fool.
for crying out loud.
Okay, there we go. Here we have our unconventional equipment handout. You guys should all be able to see it like right at the top of the journal.
Oh, okay. So, in this case, then, I would like to buy. I guess I technically already have the grenades. How much would that be?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
I was gonna go buy the other stuff, like the standard battery and 100 or
Yeah, no one is. You haven't found anybody that's selling like a standard battery at the moment. We can get to that in a second. You can buy like the tinkering supplies just around the exchange.
Okay.
So the making unconventional equipment is going to be now in a folder labeled equipment, and then I'll like make handouts for this like various stuff and put them in there. Who is the tomato head? I love their sprite. That is Ricky,
Hello.
the Riz man himself.
Damn right, I am he.
The Rizzler.
Rizzle be this.
The Riddler, but if he had Riz.
Riddle me this. How are you so goddamn fine?
The Grizzly Bear.
Oh my god. Okay.
So fine. Blow my mind.
So let's see. So Centurion's wants to go around looking for batteries.
If you wanted to, you could do their stuff first.
Yes. Kamiya and Maya, what are you guys doing now?
Well, we're
You-
still looking for thing. You said that there was somebody selling a soldering kit.
Yeah. So there's somebody selling a soldering kit for 70 creds. It's. I don't have like an NPC name for this person. It's just some rando.
Okay. Amy, you said that you needed stuff for your motherboard, isn't that right?
Yes, correct.
Will this help? And I just gesture to the soldering kit.
I do not know how to fix myself. What does it do?
Oh, well, I'm sure this fine, upstanding citizen here will talk us through. Yes, Kay, I'm forcing you to make a character.
It's a soldering kit. You'd use it to solder.
Is that important for working with electronics?
Wait, actually, out of character question. Do you know what a soldering kit does?
Yes, I know what a
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Like, do I need to give an actual description of what a soldering kit is?
I know what one is.
Okay.
I've tinkered with electronics before.
I have a
Not
basic
dismantle my
understanding of what it is.
Not dismantle my microwave level. But you know.
The way
I've
you
done,
worded
like,
that makes it
basic
sound like you
circuits.
made an attempt.
I'm not stupid. I don't want to get hit by radiation. Thank you very much. Like, they have a warning on the back of those shits for a reason.
Fair. Are you gonna buy it?
How much credits is it?
70 credits.
Well, I'm sure that we'll need it. So, sure thing. What is wrong with your motherboard?
She stares at you.
Christ, we should have bought Centurion along for this.
Why are you suddenly interested in me when you did not speak to me once during the stay?
Well, geez, maybe it's because, from the sounds of it, I'm going to be spending long periods of time with you, in a setting that isn't us being locked away in cells. Then,
She stares
Kenny
again.
sort of stops themselves as they realize that they are saying this out loud.
Yeah, that's why Amaya is staring at you. She knows that much.
Oh, God.
Prisoners, eh? You got a bounty on your head or something? And he's like, but he says like he's like not aggressive or anything. He's like picking his teeth with a toothpick.
I'll give you an extra 30 credits for your discretion.
Deal.
So are you familiar with electronics? Or is this just a...
Oh, me?
Yes.
A little bit. I do some tinkering here and there.
Would you mind, Amy, what if you show this person your motherboard? Maybe they'll know what's up with it in particular.
She shakes her head.
Or not. That's fine. Well, we might be back later, but for now, I will purchase that soldering kit.
Ew.
Before before
Transfers
Cammy
over
can
100
actually
credits.
do it, I'm gonna give the credits. I'm buying it.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes.
So important question, Amai, do you hand over 70 or 100 credits?
The discretion thing.
Me, I hand over 100 credits.
Okay. Ew. All yours.
Okay, and I carry it, seeing as I don't really have a way to store it right now.
Oh, you took off the Valley Girl redeem. I wanted to make whatever shit the players get have a Valley Girl voice modulator. See, this is why I can't trust you guys with those redeems.
Whatever the shit. What? A Valley Girl? What's a Valley Girl?
Like,
A
oh my
Valley
god.
Girl is kind of like this.
It's like,
Sorry,
you know,
I should
like,
probably establish
you know,
the
when,
chat. Resident British person here.
oh my god, like, you're so, like, cool for being, like, from another country or something.
Yeah.
Do you, like, eat, like, all, like, kinds of weird foods and stuff?
Somebody help. Somebody help. Turn this
God.
machine off.
Yeah, please get rid of redeem.
Oh my god, like, you know, totally.
I totally know how to use a soldering kit. Yes.
Oh my god, yes, girl!
Oh my
Play
god,
queen, yes! Hell yeah.
Yeah, when I saw Valley Girl, I thought like, oh, is that like southern sort of thing, like in the valley?
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I thought the same thing when I heard the term for the first time.
No,
In the
that'd be a bit
valley.
more of a Southern Belle right there.
Well, you
We
already
put,
know.
like, we put a lot of sugar in our iced tea.
Oh, how you doing there, sugar? You doing all right? I hope you are.
I was about to say something that I realized I cannot say on Twitch.
What, sugar,
It
honey,
was at
iced
this
tea?
On
moment that he knew.
Twitch.tv.
He fucked up.
We should all be. That played at a good moment.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay,
apologies.
back to character.
Back to
Yep.
character.
Let's go find Centurion and Krim. Maybe they can help us with our computer shopping. We may be back. I'll just shout to the guy. Thank you for your discretion. And we just
Okay, as
wander off
we're
trying to
walking
find
back,
answers, I guess.
I want to have like a small character interaction here.
Yeah, of course.
Do you often solve discretions or any sort of, disagreements by handing over credits?
I guess it's a force of habit type thing. Like it's first place brain jumps to, in a way. I guess I should probably be more careful with where I go spending credits.
I cannot be bought.
I'm not implying that I would ever do it with you. Because I would hope that we would trust each other if we're planning on forming some sort of crew or whatever Centurion has this grand idea of.
Trust is earned.
I'm well aware. Almost to a fault.
She blinks once and keeps going.
That just your ending conversation look? Okay, that's chill. Let's go find the others.
Question.
Hmm?
How slow was that blink?
One eye came down before the other.
Like the lizard blink blink sort of thing.
Yeah, kinda.
God damn it. God, I see what you put in chat, K. God.
I see it too.
God.
All right.
Okay, so going back over to sorry, 1 second. I've been logged out of some important Twitch shit, and it's making me verify and all that crap. So I've never been logged into fucking Stream Elements before in my life. Anyway, going back to Crim and Centurion. Centurion, you're gonna look for batteries. After looking around for a little while, you see that group of Shiren that have the folding table, the most prestigious stall here in the exchange. And you can see that they do have a couple standard batteries on their table alongside all of the other various stuff that they have.
Oh, would we have caught up with them by now?
I'd say yes. That your
'Cause
interaction was
that
going
sort
on
of
when
a
they were
simultaneous thing. Yeah.
when they were with Old Man Tire. All right, see you, Dragon. Thanks for coming.
Later.
Welcome.
Oh. Hey. See, you got some of the batteries here.
Yeah, got
How much they? Ooh, two.
Standard size battery cells for 80 credits each.
80 credits, huh? That's fair. How about, you think I can haggle you some?
He doesn't blink because he doesn't have eyelids, but he kind of just looks. he kind of looks you up and down. You could try.
All right.
But you also just told me that you're going to try to get a lower price by haggling me.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably shouldn't, announce it out loud.
Listen, man. All about deals here, you know. You trying to hold up a business. I'm trying to get a good price. I'm a little bit low on cash, so I am trying to get a low price. All right. How about 140 for both?
No, we don't just pick these up from a crate. Get these from battlefields and other interstellar accidents. Very dangerous. Lots of fees we have to cover. 150 for both of them.
Oh, 150 for both. Deal.
Yeah, that's that kind of like that shittering noise that you hear like all insects in every video game ever make.
Yeah.
Deal. And
He shakes your hand.
I shake.
I just
Cameo,
realized I never
at this
actually
point-
showed you like the list of what he had.
Yeah. Camille at this point walks over and is like, "Damn, well, you don't haggle for long, do you?"
Usually I keep it short.
The point is not to.
Usually people get annoyed if you go too long.
That's no, well.
Need a gun to go along with that. We've got a couple of laser weapons. You look like an artilleryman.
And he pushes forward in azimuth.
Can I get a description of what the azimuth does?
Yeah, absolutely. So let me find it exactly. It is a level 1 heavy weapon, the artillery laser azimuth. It does a D10 of oh god, I can't remember what the F means. There's so many new damage types.
Force?
I believe it's force damage. Oh no, F is fire damage. That's right. A acid, C cold, electricity, F fire, SO sonic. They're all the energy damage types.
Sonic was the. Yeah, I was thinking of Sonic.
And then B bludgeoning, P piercing, S slashing for kinetic weapons. Yeah, it is so it's a heavy weapon and it deals a D10 of fire damage. It's a pretty heavy fucker. So you have to hold it with 2 hands. Got pretty decent range and it'll do extra burn damage on a crit. It holds 20 charges. It's a pretty standard weapon, so.
How I'm personally not looking for for weapons right now, but my friends might. I look over to the rest.
Imai just stares back at you.
You look like you need a weapon. What do you do? What do you use? What's your modus operandi in combat?
And he's talking to Imai.
Primary function to heal, not hurt.
Ah, healer. Don't worry. The Scrappers Guild has something for everybody.
And he rummages around and he grabs out like a milk carton with 4 pistols in it, puts it in front of you.
Needle pistols. There. Well, you could use them for harming people if you really wanted to, but you can also load up medicine and drugs in there.
Drugs, you say?
She stares at them a little apprehensive at the concept, having never done this before.
Yep. Just load up, let's say you wanted, your teammate got poisoned by some disgusting mushroom cloud creature on a uncharted planet, and you want to give them a dose of antidote, but you're too far away. Load it up into your pistol and shoot them with it. Bang, bang, boom, they're good to go. Alternatively, you could also put a little bit too much of medicine in there and shoot an enemy with it, and then they're having an anaphylactic shock. Though, I understand that that is not your purview.
I will give you 40 credits for one.
40 credits. 40 credits.
She stares back.
You do realize we're giving a discount on these already because the people don't usually buy them? I will not
Take
go.
the 40 credits or wait longer.
And walk away.
I lean into Centurion. Now that's how you haggle.
Walk away then, little lady.
She
Come back when you
begins
learn
walking
market
away.
prices.
Not fully. You.
You ruined the hackle.
And I look back at Cammy. Yeah, no, haggle for nothing. Ugh.
You just gotta wait.
40 is less than half of the market price for one of these weapons. There's no way we're going
She
to sell
stops.
for something like that.
What would you sell it for? She says as she's coming back.
Are you referring to the Shiren?
Mm-hmm.
Market price for these things is about 100 credits. We're selling them at a discounted 90.
You said they take forever to sell. When was the last time?
About 2 weeks ago on Yulon.
Oh, no, that time frame is entirely incorrect.
About 2 weeks ago. But we move enough of the other stuff that it doesn't matter. We just don't pick these up anymore off the battlefield.
She stares at him for an uncomfortable amount of time.
He stares right back, not blinking.
Is 90 really the lowest you can go?
And he'll kind of he'll turn around and whisper to one of the other guys there. And by whisper, I mean he's talking in Shiren, which is just...
She speaks fluent Shuren.
I don't know. We do need to move them. But honestly, already giving a discount. Just tell her 85. Can't really go much lower than that. Any lower than that, and it's worth less than if we sold them as scrap metal.
Turning back.
Fine. 85 is the lowest we can go.
In fluent Shuren, she goes, I will do 80.
If you speak our language, then you know what we just said. We were to sell it for 80, we'd make less than if we tore them apart, melted them down, and sold them for scrap. And that includes the price of all that time.
She slowly slides them 85.
Oh, damn it.
I mean,
Just
that was
like-
still a good apple overall.
Fair.
I
So just-
And
appreciate
influence Shuren, she goes, I respect your honesty.
Hmm. Here,
You better be
Take
throwing
these
in
as
some
well.
free needles.
Oh,
Ooh, I'm getting something extra nice.
well, I was going to until your friend decided to be rude.
What? It's only good practice. I'm respecting you for doing so.
Cam,
And I might even purchase
Wait.
something myself.
Cam. Walk away.
But if they're going to be rude about me asking...
She snaps her
About
fingers
you being rude.
and points away. And
I
points
have
that away.
rights, you know.
oh.
You can't just say that.
She snaps again and points that away.
It's just eyes wide open, like, what?
And Mai got so much personality this episode.
One interaction with Camia and instantly it's like, yep, I'm my own bitch now, get out of here.
More along the lines of she saw that she was doing it correctly and then someone else messed it up for her.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yep. Camia
Take
just
these.
raises their hands and just backs up.
Take these.
And he puts down a box of 10 darts.
You're new to the Citadel.
Who
I
is that
will
to?
remember the kindness that you showed me.
What?
Are you just not going to answer the question?
Oh, was that to me?
No,
No,
that was to
it-
Amai.
No. She's putting away the things first, then getting
Okay.
up. She's kind of awkward about this.
Had the pause in there.
Well, it's hard to tell if you're just not going to answer it or not, considering that I don't see you doing these things.
Sorry. I was eating.
Okay.
She gets up and then goes, relatively.
You need things to put in the dots. Go to Rhododendron, one of the couple solid stores, markets that are here. It's over that way, covered in plants.
Thank you.
Out of character question, was this all in their language?
That
Yeah,
last
the
last part
last bit,
was,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a whole bunch of like chittering noises.
Like, the only reason she said thank you is because the person she learnt this from used to say that at the end of an interaction. She doesn't really know that it's like common courtesy.
Nope.
Anyways, she thanks them, and then goes on her way with the needler pistol.
Alrighty.
Did you call it a nadler?
Needler.
I think you said nadler.
I'll heal you last.
God, you can't see. You can't unhear the bell.
Robot's gone? More like Robot's gone sassy. God damn.
That last bit was out of character. It wasn't in her voice.
Alright, I'm just gonna follow Imai to see what.
I'm gonna mention to Centurion. We were shopping for Imi, and because I overheard there being something up with their motherboard. I don't know if you'd know more about that.
And cocks an eyebrow. I think I know. I heard something in mentioning about it. I do remember them talking about it, but I've never seen a good look at it.
Yeah, would you or Krim be able to have a look at it, see what's up? I know you two are better at that sort of thing than I am.
I don't see why not.
Because I was looking to maybe help Amy out with purchasing some things to help with it.
Sen gets a kind of slight grin on his face. Aw, somewhat like the robot.
I just don't want the robot to hate me.
Someone's gotta cry.
I'm trying to get goodwill in this crew that you're mishapenly forming.
Calm down. It's just a joke. See, I don't know if that's particularly my business. I would help. I mean, if she wants to help, needs help on it, they can ask me. All right. As for Krim, I don't know. I'm pretty
Yeah, Krim would, Krim would definitely help out.
Krim?
Yeah, Krim,
Oh,
can you
Amy?
Hello?
She's waiting outside awkwardly.
You guys have been
Amy,
outside this whole time. Like, this is an open air flea market.
Yeah, but like she took a couple steps away just to be out of earshot.
Amy, would you mind showing Krim your motherboard?
She gestures to us being outside and then nods no.
Okay, what if we covered it up? And then showed Krim.
Her eyes seem to narrow.
I look over at the cabbie. Maybe this is a privacy thing. I don't think it's a good idea to.
No, I was just helping. I gave
It's
a
all right,
suggestion
we'll
to
do
make
it-
it more
we'll do-
private.
All right, look, we'll do this when we're on a ship. Goddammit.
Fine. I just wanted to do it while we're here, and so we could, shop for stuff to help out with it.
Maybe it's like a turn your head and cough thing. I don't know. Robots are. They're quite literally built different than us, you know?
But when I got a glance at it, it seemed fairly old tech. So I don't know. Maybe there is some.
Sen looks taken aback, a little bit offended.
What?
Yeah, I'm calling her old.
I'm not calling Amy old. I'm calling the motherboard old.
Sen just kind of stares.
Old tech's just a phrase. It's a matter of saying. It's like I'd call a slug launcher old tech, and a laser rifle new tech. It's just the way that you would refer to stuff.
Sen just shakes his head, pinching the bridge of his nose. Listen, we'll do it later, all right?
Okay, fine. Right. Anyone else got any shopping that they want to do?
Krim
I'm
is
fine.
poor, so no.
Brilliant. Well, maybe there's some
Oop,
Is
don't
it
look
8
at that.
o'clock by
some
now?
things to bide our time with.
What is up?
Sorry, I was trying to pull over a page and it got sent over to
Yeah,
the.
they opened
Yeah.
something that I'm not gonna talk about because I didn't see.
Yeah. I was very
Is there any stuff that we can do while we're waiting other than the market, or?
Well, there was Rhododendron, the place that the Shirin told Emmy about, and then it's been a couple hours. If you wanted to, you could go over to the tavern. It's not quite that time yet, but you could if you want to.
Oh, actually, Amy, you said that you found the crew, right? That we could outdrink.
Correct.
Would you mind pointing out the ship? Just to make sure
Would
it's
that not be
suitable for a
suspicious?
crew of our size. Well, just if we were passing and we happened to catch a glance, that wouldn't be suspicious now, would it?
Do not know. Suspicious is a weird term.
Do you prefer sus?
All right, so I mean, we're gonna show you this game called Among Us, right?
No, please do not upload Among Us to me, please.
Bootlegged Among Us.
It's titled like Amongst Them.
It's legally distinct among us.
Yeah.
She just kind of walks off in the direction where the ship was without
Oh.
any further explanation.
Okay,
Said-
following the robot.
Said just like didn't notice it for wait fuck, not again.
And before the robot gone.
So, sorry, where are you going, am I?
I'm going back the way that I found the ship,
Okay.
and on the way there, before we get there, I go, the yellow one.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys see, hold on, let me make a thing for this. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. You guys see this ship.
Ooh.
Ooh, cool.
After like looking at this for a bit, Sin stops and thinks for a moment. Wait, if we like I whisper kind of, we steal this ship, technically wouldn't we be discovered as criminals again? And won't be able to really show our faces back here?
A criminal gets caught. We're being savvy if we don't.
Set size. I guess you're right.
I will
Plus,
also
do you really
state,
want to shell out like 25,000 credits for a ship?
You will also state.
this ship is about 75 meters long. Or no, 75 feet, my apologies. Which would be 16 meters, somewhere on there.
About caravan size?
Which is, in comparison, the ship that you guys were on before, the prison ship, was 365 feet long.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So this one is
Well,
a bit smaller, but that one was also had a crew of like 40 people.
yeah, I was gonna
So-
say, like,
Yeah.
we're you're comparing apples to oranges here,
I'm just saying, like, this ship is smaller.
but that's what we were expecting anyway.
Yes.
While
Plus,
we are,
we don't have to have it be cargo. We can convert the cargo area to more living quarters.
gun.
Mhm.
To place with more guns.
Yeah.
Centurion, as you're looking at this ship, make me an either a engineering or a piloting check.
I have engineering, so engineering.
The 19, you can see that it's got two forward fixed laser cannons. It doesn't have any turrets.
Don't have any turrets.
Yeah, so it's got like directional weapons with like just enough, movement around to be able to cover the forward area, but it doesn't have like turrets or rear guns or anything like that. It's definitely not a fighting craft.
Sen just kind of like scratches his like chin for a bit. Not for nothing, but this thing doesn't look to be much of a fighter.
Then we simply need to avoid fights in it.
I love your way of thinking, Krim, but sadly, you can't. It's hard to talk to people when you're just two metal things in space.
But it is not that hard to avoid them. There is a lot of space out there.
As long as you stay off of common trade routes, you shouldn't really bump into anybody.
We do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You avoid common trade routes. You're gonna bump into people if you're just going the same way everyone else is going.
I'm saying if we do find people outside the traders.
Well, then it's a you don't fire on us, we don't fire on you type of business.
And shakes his head. Fine. If maybe we'll get something better later on.
Look, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it, okay?
Set nods. Okay.
Nice. Amy, congrats, you found a very suitable ship.
She stares at you.
Oh, was that condescending? I'm sorry. I'm not used to that sort of language.
She continues to stare at you.
I just telepathic to Centurion. Is this common? Like, is
Sit
this
just thinks.
is this an endearment thing, or is this a...
You're 50-50, buddy.
Right. Right. Anyway, shall we get moving to the pub?
I'm all for it.
I
Wait.
do not object.
Grim?
No, I'm good.
Before I do, can I make a glance at what other ships there are out here, real quick?
Yeah.
Are you trying to shop around for the stolen shit?
Do you know like the meme, like a meme of the dude, like the girlfriend and boyfriend, and the one dude's looking
Oh
back?
yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
know what you mean.
Exactly.
Centurion, the ship we're gonna steal, the ship he wants to steal.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
It
give
did
my
kind of
one
completely
fuck off.
blank past me that we could just look for other ships that Imai might not have seen.
You totally
Like-
could. It's almost like
Yeah.
she went and completed a task at its bare bones, as she is known to do.
Looking around, you see, let's see, roll me a d20.
All of us?
No,
Perception.
Centurion.
Oh,
would
do
it not
roll
just be a
again.
Perception tech?
What? Multiple people at once.
Would it?
I-
Oh, sorry.
It's not a perception check, it's just a percentile roll.
How do you roll?
So over on the left side of your screen, you should see a thing that looks like a d20, hover over it.
I do not see such a thing.
On the left side of your roll.
Oh,
20,
I see. I got
Yeah.
you. I got you.
And then just click on
Finish.
the d20.
Okay. Why did it do it twice?
A lot of your stuff has been double rolling for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, it might be a setting. You might be. You might have a setting on that's like always roll twice. If you go to.
Does it say 2?
No, it just says one. It just says D20. I clicked that.
Okay. Because I know that there is an option to do that sort of
I know that my
thing.
computer has been having a weird thing. I might need to get a new mouse.
So, you see a couple other, like, smallish kind of cargo ships and stuff like that. You see, like, one, like, a one-man fighter that's docked, but it looks like it's painted with, like, the emblem, like, the security emblem and all that, so you think it's basically like a police cruiser. Probably shouldn't steal that. At least not if you're intending to not get caught. And then you see something interesting, which appears to be a very large spherical ship, which I will get an image for you here in a second. This is a... Sorry, show to players. you see this, which is like it's a passenger transport ship, except it is all painted green, with like very beautifully rendered paintings of like gardens and trees and groves and animals and stuff like that. And you can see those the like group of people that you saw earlier wandering around in the market. You can see a couple of them over there by that ship.
Do I see a gun, like turret gun? Turrets or guns on this thing?
If my pages will stop not loading. Make me another engineering check.
Gotcha. Why is it doing twice?
You see that it doesn't have any fixed weapons. It does have 2 turrets on it, which are heavy torpedo launchers.
And thus, said eyes glow with avarice.
Oh lord.
But not today.
It is also a significantly larger ship.
Damn you. Sam just kind of like puts his fist straight down and just like, God damn it. As it seems like everyone's mind is already made up to get these people. So he just relents and walks away with the crew.
Before you walk away, you see that the people that are those weird people that were like you saw earlier, they're unloading something from this ship.
Can I make some kind of check to see if I can tell what they're unloading?
You don't have to make any kind of check. If you wait around for a minute, you'll see that after a lot of prep and like safety precautions, they unload what looks to be the biggest acorn that you have ever seen in a cargo net.
No shot is that here. You can't.
What?
No, I know exactly what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. Beck's nut was the size of one that you could hold in your hand. This is the size of a Toyota Camry. And it is not made of gold.
Fuck.
It is not
I'm
Beck's
so
It is not Beck's nut. Okay. So for anybody that was not here for the Jade Wings campaign, one of my players, Coda, was playing Beck, a squirrel folk.
Oh Christ!
Who had a golden nut, which, surprise, surprise, was actually an orb of dragonkind with an acorn cap on it. And it was a major plot piece until they vaporized it. When they vaporized half of the continent.
That sounds like Coda.
It was actually Emma's fault.
Oh.
Oh.
And Heather's.
Yikes.
Anyway. But no, this thing is like the size of a car. That they are unloading in this like large cargo net. Before eventually like putting it in a box, like sitting it on like a box filled with soil and like, you know, cleaning it and taking care of it and all that kind of stuff.
I'm a little intrigued.
I'm severely confused by the giant nut.
It's a large nut.
Yes, but why? What's it for?
I don't know. I
You
kind
know what? Fuck it. We're not stealing from these people, so I might as well go and ask.
What? Out of character question. By judgment of this, do we still have time to investigate this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And the single male of the group looks up. He's a large centaur. Yes. How may I help you?
Question. What's with the nut?
Oh, an apt way to put it, I suppose. This is a bridge seed. And by the look on your face, I'm guessing you have no idea what that is.
Reading me like an open book.
It's fine, most people would not. When this fine seed grows into a mighty oak, it will sprout into a portal to the Feywilds.
The Feywilds?
Indeed. We have been sent here on a mission by the courts to open a portal to our home at this edge of the galaxy. We need only find an appropriate planet and people to help ensure that it gets there safely.
On this part of the galaxy, you're not going to get many helpful people without a price to pay.
Oh, we know we will be paying.
Well, I hope you find a planet willing to take on such a, I assume, burdenous task from how big the this nut is. I can only imagine the size of the tree.
Precisely why we need to find a healthy, fertile planet with an abundant ecosystem.
Are you traders of these things regularly, or is this a sort of one-off?
Oh, we are not traders, good sir. We are more like emissaries of the Fey kings and queens. A bridge seed is only grown every so often and with much expenditure of resources and energy.
I see.
So what's the market value? Just curious.
Well, given that it has but one use, it is feasibly priceless.
How? I glance. Are there many people guarding this thing? Like, I'm not planning on stealing this. I'm just genuinely curious at this point.
So you look over and you can see like there's like a couple people in like actual actual like current age outfits that appear to be like the crew of this ship. And then you see the 5 others that are with this guy, which it's 2 dryads and a satyr. And so there's not, you don't necessarily see like any guard of theirs. There are, Citadel security doing patrols every once in a while. And as for them, like, you only see one of this party that is armed, and that is one of the satyrs that is wearing leather lamellar armor and carrying a naginata, and that's it. That's the only weapon that they have.
You're transporting this, presumably very important item with so little protection in a galaxy that's very hostile.
We had an escort ship on the way here, but I will remind you that there is but one use for one of these seeds. Imagine if you were a pirate. You stole a seed that took up your entire cargo bay and had no one to sell it to.
Oh, how long does it take to make one of these things?
About a decade.
Then I'm sure one of the courts would pay a pretty penny for not having a decade's worth of effort go to waste.
My dear, you are thinking in the lifespan of mortals.
You know what? Gonna give you that one.
There was a nut eye, Coda. Nomad, did you DM
crying
Coda?
out loud?
Yep. I clicked it and pinged it, baby.
God.
Yes, there is a nut the size of like a minivan here. Coda. that these Fey folk are transporting across the galaxy.
Nutty business.
God damn it.
Currently discussing notonomics with the representative from the Feywild here. Yes, Coda. I'm now going to trademark the phrase notonomics before anybody else does.
You're trying to price this nut.
Yeah, that's say priceable.
I believe
You know how
Spurbanks
much
have
this
already
nut
put
is
down a
worth.
price on that.
Price this nut.
Why are we? All right, out of character. Why are we trying to steal the nut at this rate?
I'm not trying to steal the nut. I'm just genuinely curious about this nut. Kay introduced a giant nut, and I'm going to pursue this plot point.
God fucking damn it.
Listen, we already missed out on being pirates. I want this nut.
God
And
fucking.
Yeah, we know what happens when we miss out on shit.
We don't get nuts.
Yeah.
are near our goal anyway.
Robot gone, nut found.
Oh my god.
Had some nut plot. God.
We're actually planning on putting out the request on the various job boards around the Citadel later tonight.
Well, we might just pick it up.
The nut. The nut job.
No, that's a movie. We can't take that. We can't take that.
trademark. Nutty
Fine,
business.
fine. We'll take something non-copyrighted. Let's see. It's a nut, and we're trying to like make sure it remains uncracked.
Oh no.
How about the nutcrackers?
I fucking
damn it.
The Nutalian job.
Ocean's Nut.
Oh shit, nut. Saving Private Nut.
Anyway.
Nut Lyceum.
You ruined it. That's
Live Nut Repeat.
Okay.
Nutter butter.
God,
Well,
here we go.
if you're
Tell me
planning,
on that last one. It kinda. I don't think we can say that on Twitch.
Yeah, we can.
well, if you are the adventuring sort, know that we will be offering. Miss Holly, how much were we going to offer for this job again? And one of the dryads comes up. She's got several like red berries growing on her and stuff like that. We were given 40,000 of the modern monetary unit to offer. Yes, I believe that is 40,000 imperial credits. But
If you don't post it on the job board, we'll take it right now for 35.
Who is we?
Also, why do you know it so much?
Why do you want less payment?
Well, we're offering you to pay less so that we have a guarantee on the job. If you put it up on the job board, who knows how many people will go for a job that pays 40,000 credits? If you're satisfied with our work after, you can pay us the full price. But I'm offering you 35 now.
Well, of course the payment would only come once you had finished the job, since likely if you didn't finish it, it would mean that you were dead.
Deadly is this
Fair
nut.
enough. But
Well-
you can judge how well we did our job.
The job is simply to scout out the nearby planet and determine that we have marked and to determine if it is a safe and suitable environment for the bridge seed.
You don't know what planet you're sending these people to.
Now, he did say he's got like a planet marked out. Oh. It's not like it's been named yet.
Oh, so you're going full uninhabited planet.
Oh, absolutely. We can't go disturbing the natural order of a society. However, even if we were interested in such a thing, from... Oh god, I'm blanking on his name. 1 second. From Admiral Lanesh's initial scans when the Sentinel entered the system, he says that none of the planets are inhabited. That he can tell.
Well, inhabited is not the same as being infested, if you know what I mean. Just because there isn't an established society there doesn't mean there aren't people there.
And which is precisely why we need somebody to check the planets.
And I'm telling you, we have a crew right here that will do the job right now. No need to go to the board.
Very well. The job is yours, Miss...
Holtz. Kemia Holtz.
Nice to
And
meet you,
goes
Miss
to put out a
Holtz.
hand to shake.
He'll shake your hand. You may call... English. My name...
Also, if anybody recognizes the name Holtz, like, feel free to make that a plot thing. Would people recognize it?
These guys definitely wouldn't.
No, I'm talking about my own crew.
Oh.
Nope.
I don't know.
Like, is it like, would Camia's mother be like the type of person to be very reserved, or are we talking like Elon Musk CEOs type?
That's up to you whether you want it to, like, you know, is this like oh, the company's name is stamped on it, or everybody knows that Iron Man made that missile, you know? That's up to you to decide.
I think from the way that I would like to play it, I think it's we're going Tony Stark, Elon Musk type beat.
Okay, then the question then. What kind of business are we talking?
Large scale munitions, military grade.
Would they have any mining operations going on?
Almost certainly,
Hey,
because you gotta get the explosive material somehow.
Hey, Centurion.
It'd be a subsidiary.
Yeah, you already know where I'm going with this, right?
You remember that 12 kilos of stuff that you stole? Yeah, that had Holtz and Hammerhead weapon systems written literally all over them.
That's all right. I'm more concerned about one other thing.
What the?
There was
Boggles?
a mining. No. If you read lore inside of the Nomad thing, the place that he grew up was kind of a shithole. And to be specific, the gas giant. It was only made worse with the fact of mining operations happening. And he definitely would have known.
Oh, if it's a gas giant, probably this one of the subsidiaries would have been harvesting like sulfur for explosives.
Centurion hears this name. His ears, his eyes light up. But the face he gives is that of scorn. Anger. But he doesn't say anything.
I wouldn't clock this because I'm in an interaction right now, so I'm not looking at the others.
Okay, since Imai interacts with Centurion more than anyone else, would she be able to notice that he's upset?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very.
I kind of want to roll for it just to see.
I mean,
she
if you
turns
want to, but I'm telling you that you
funnier.
probably could.
Might be very dense.
Sense motive.
Okay. -2 on that.
Oh, sniff it out, sniff it out.
While you're doing that roll, very nice to meet you, Miss Holtz. My name is Alexander.
Alexander, what a pleasure as I write it down in my notes.
It is spelled. Yeah, Amai, you have no idea. Centurion's. I mean, Centurion's face like kind of changed. What does it mean? That's how you spell his name.
Alexander. Sweet. I'll list them as current employer. Thank you.
Thank you. I will have the full job description of what we would like to do written up and brought to you.
Do you have a datapad to communicate with? You guys seem pretty retro, so...
Could you meet us at the local tavern tomorrow evening?
Sounds perfect.
Then we will see you then.
Pleasure doing business. And
May
I
nature's bounty
turn...
befall you, friend.
Oh, what a pleasant exiting phrase. Might have to take that.
During this.
And then Camia turns to the rest of the crew. Right, well, I just secured us our first job.
Stanley's already walking away.
Amai's following said.
Where are the other two going?
Kami, you look back and you see that one of the druids is like behind Krim and is just kind of like looking at him. Or sorry, one of the satyrs.
Krim, you got an admirer.
What? Krim looks behind him in what is obviously a blind spot for him. Oh, hello there.
Hi. You are a beautiful creature, aren't you?
I'd like to
I think creature's
so.
a bit of a loaded word there.
Thank you for speaking for me. And I
No
like
problem.
to think so. My mother certainly agrees, and you are...
Jaxo. Very nice to meet you. What's your name?
They call me Krim, the Marvel.
Oh, very nice to meet you, Krim.
Thank you. You mayhaps have some business with me, or
No, I just like... Your fur is pretty. And then she runs back over to the others.
Yeah, I think that's what people call flirting.
I don't think so. Anyway, you.
I'm sorry. With everything that I've read from the webcomics that I read, flustered. They looked at you in a seduced manner, complimented you on a physical attribute, and then ran off in a state of emotional panic. That to me is textbook flirting.
Or somebody horrendously awkward with IBS. Regardless, you Krim, you can see Krim trying to find the words. While I appreciate your get to go, you did not consider asking any of us before right word. Engaging us to help with this quite large nut.
Well, look, evidently from the way that we're going, Centurion really wants us to form some sort of party, and we need to make money. I hear 40,000 credits, and that to me seems like a good deal for going down to a planet and making sure that it's okay to grow a nut.
Sensible, but with so few details and no one else considered, can you really call it a good decision?
Look, from what I've heard with dealing with the Feywild, it's better to just not ask as many questions, because they work in a whole different manner than large-scale industries. The courts work in a mysterious way, as they always do, and it's just better to just go along with what they say and do the job, get paid, move on.
Fair point, but they are not the only ones that need questions asked. What if I, by chance, hated the Fae and refused to do this job? Or what if I just had a large animosity to oversized vegetation?
Well, then you don't do the job and you don't get paid. The rest of us do the job and get paid. You can stay on the ship and do nothing.
Starting to see what the issue is with your personality.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
Damn!
Look, I'm
Stone
sorry.
cold.
I'm sorry if I want to secure a financial
All right.
safety bed for our party, okay? I just want to make sure everyone gets paid and everyone has a nice, cushiony amount of credits so that we can take jobs that would be more suitable for us. Right now, this to me is looking like a fairly easy job with a fairly large payout.
Spoken like a true businessman.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment. Come.
I'm taking it as one.
Oh, that's your mistake.
How long does it take for them to
So,
like
let's
have
assume
this
they haven't
interaction
abandoned
while
you.
we're walking?
Yeah, it's about a minute.
Okay. Once
Anyway,
we're
where's-
far enough away.
Okay.
Sorry.
Robot gone.
I was following Sen, so Sen, are you still walking?
Yeah, Crit turns
Very
around. Oh, fuck.
beelining towards this fucking, what do you call it? To the bar.
Pub.
In the meantime, when I'm out of earshot, I kind of like, you can kind of hear me mumbling to myself.
Okay.
It's all aggressive.
Okay, so now that we're out of earshot, am I kind of just grabs your sleeve and goes, "Your face changed when they said her name."
Sen just kind of stops and sits there for a moment.
I do want to clarify, Cameo uses purely they them.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Nah, I just wanted to reestablish.
Yes. Yes, it did. No, like, just tries to start moving again, but can't really because the metal robot's holding their sleeve.
I do not understand emotions easily. Apologies.
Sen sighs. Ugh, 'cause that person is the whole reason why my life's shit. Or at least been shit.
What
You
did they do?
How long do I have until they start walking over to me?
About another minute.
I look up. Almost at the same time of anger, you can almost see like he's about to cry. They essentially.
Can I?
Can
Piss
you?
your pant, maybe.
That's the question, isn't it?
If you want to make a check, go for it.
Sense motive.
You have a robot trying to
Comprehend
comfort
emotion
you.
to a person that.
doesn't understand emotions.
It's just
And
like
now-
arm full outstretched, patting on the shoulder, but
Oh
it's like
my
a singular
fucking
pat.
god!
You have no idea. Just,
It's not only that Sen can't like he's too frustrated to try to explain either. They essentially ruined my home planet. Okay?
She tries to pat your head, but all she really does is just kind of bonk you and leave her hand there.
I'm just concussed and annoyed.
She removes it. I do not trust them either.
Sen just sort of.
Snowy_snow time has
Thinks for
joined
a
the
moment.
undead horde.
I'll let you know what I think later. Send motions to start moving again.
She sees you motioning, tries to figure out what you mean, kind of just lets
Can't-
go of your sleeve.
Can we go to the bar, please?
Sure.
All right, so at that point, the others catch up to you.
Oh, guys, so just secured us the job. I don't know if you caught it.
Sen just ignores.
Okay. Shall we head to the bar?
What crew will be doing that job?
This one? The one that Centurion was really hyped about starting as soon as we left the ship?
She stares at you. Before, kinda taking a step back. I was not asked if I would go. This is a planet that is uninhabited. But
Yeah,
we
and
do
there's
not know
10,000 credits.
the dangers within it.
And you're getting paid 10,000 credits to find out if there is any.
My life is worth more than 10,000 credits.
I'll
That is
tell that
my
to
humble
anyone who
opinion.
employs anybody in the galaxy. And this is a pretty good rate. Something that's already been surface scouted as uninhabited. Pretty good.
And yet they did not go down themselves. This
Yeah,
denotes
because
danger.
they want someone to check before. Just a quick double glance.
It's
You
on
may
the-
go. I will stay on the ship. And then she follows
Larger
them.
split for the rest of us. Alright, let's go.
Wild.
Shall we, Grim?
Crap.
What was that?
To the bar.
Literally,
Oh, are you having connection issues?
Uh-oh.
Grim!
ping. I'm gone to bye-bye land.
Oh, hello.
you're-
I'm in the
Okay,
shadow
man,
realm.
I'm back.
We can hear you.
Oh, there goes my Wi-Fi. Everything is down the hole.
No.
No.
I don't know if they can hear
Everything
us.
is down the hole. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Did you guys hear me when I was doing that, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. That's crazy. Insane.
Oh,
Oh no.
No.
no, Crim.
No.
Crim's having Wi-Fi problems.
Crim, you just see Crim glitching out. Oh god.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
you would
God.
like more secure connection to this game of Starfinder, you may subscribe to Gabriel Artemia
You
for
are Artemia.
Payroll
Alrighty. Where did I miss
Twitch.tv
in
slash.
in the brief seconds I was in the shadow realm?
Oh, okay.
I'm back. I think I'm stable.
Yeah, to the bar.
To the well, Need the ship. You're kind of.
Is it just me or a Centurion and Emmy being really standoffish?
Accepted a job and sort of steered them against their wills into a position they might not want to be in?
I'm sorry, I thought
we are to be a
people
team,
liked
we-
having money.
The anxiety.
Like, isn't the whole point of this to make sure that we're financially afloat? I'm just doing what we would have done anyway. I just did it sooner.
Oh, jeez. How do I make you
Sen stops for a minute. We'll go.
Well,
Thank you. And then I assume that we're all just
I
heading
look
off
and turn
the
to
thing.
before we die. I looked at Krim. I know that they didn't exactly kind of ask us if they wanted to go, but they did. And, well, I sort of made the team. Obviously, you guys can say no to it and sit on the ship. That is totally fine. However, I do really want us to be together as a group. And through anyone's fuck-ups, no matter how bad, I glare at or at Cam while I said that. We should always help them out.
What's with the stink eye?
Jesus
Alright,
Christ,
I
Cam.
appreciate you sticking up for me anyway.
Sen immediately starts walking again.
Guess you really want to get to that bar, huh? Let's
Very.
Alrighty.
go.
You guys
To,
make your way a bit
to Centurion
tensely.
for being
You guys make your way a bit tensely to the bar, and you see, like, so this is, you know, a futuristic space station. A lot of metal paneling and pipes and shit and wire and cable assemblies and all that kind of shit. You guys are walking up, and you see an honest-to-God medieval tavern built into the wall in this section of the station.
Ah,
Someone really knows how to make their brand.
Like, there is it's actual, like, log walls and shit with, like, a hanging sign that says "A Taste of Home" with, like, 2 beer mugs clacking together on it.
That's too much in his emotions to really make too much note of it.
Itchy.
And as you walk inside, you see round tables and stools and a bar and like an actual like the two barmaids that are going around serving people are wearing like old school maid outfits.
The hell?
This is the picture of like medieval shit right here. There is a bard playing a fucking lute in the corner. And as you walk in, the barkeep yells, "Welcome! Welcome! Have a seat and get a taste of home."
Sen
Just like those fics I read. I'm loving this.
goes up and sits at one of the round tables. Empty, of course.
Ooh, Imi, how many people are drinking with us?
2.
All right, make sure we've got room for 6 then.
Yeah, you're able to easily find a table, you know, a bigger table that has a bunch, easily enough chairs around it. And after you all sit down, one of the 2 barmaids comes up. "Welcome to A Taste of Home. My name is Saozian. What can I get for you tonight? Our current drinks on tap are the Wizard's Mind Bomb, Dwarven Hair Growth, and the General's Tonic."
Sen puts his hand up. What's the strongest you have?
Probably the Dwarven Hair Growth.
Anything with shots that you have as well?
That is the shot. You wouldn't want to drink a full mug of that. Not without a dwarf's constitution.
Give me one of those.
Absolutely. And the rest of you?
Do you have a antipasto menu
A what?
or any canapes?
A what?
Starters.
Oh, we got bread and cheese. Home baked.
Oh, I'll take the bread. They
Alrighty.
say it's good to stock up on carbs if you're going to drink. Makes drink more, or at least helps you to.
Anything for you two?
Do you have a docking station for androids?
Hey, Van. Yeah. Do we have anything for androids? I think so. Hold on, I'll be out there in a minute. The Baron will be out here in a minute. I think he might have something.
She stares at the maid.
Sten raises his hand again. Make it 3 shots.
Okay. And for you're very tall. Anything for you? Ricky.
Ricky.
Yeah,
Oh.
I did a quick little reset because my Wi-Fi was dropping just a bit too much for my liking. See if that fixes it.
Okay. Did you hear any of the
You're being
description
asked
of the?
for like a drink.
Did you
order.
hear
I
any
heard
of
the
the?
description of the tavern and that we got a table for 6. Nothing about drinks though.
Okay. Yeah, we have 3 drinks on tap tonight. We've got the Wizard's Mind Bomb, Dwarven Hair Growth Shots, and the General's Tonic. Any of those sound too good to you?
I will take a Wizard's Mind Bomb.
Excellent choice. I'll be back in just a minute. In the meantime, as she goes off, the barkeep walks over with basically a portable charger. And apologies, ma'am. This is all that we have here. We're unfortunately not too equipped for serving cybernetic customers. Would this
She
be alright?
stares at him. She stares at them for a bit, then like reaches her hand out for it.
Of course, just please don't take it out of the tavern.
And she like plugs it into the back of her head to like charge a bit more.
Just bring him to the bar whenever you're done. And he'll go back. A couple minutes later, Xiao comes back. And so she's got a plate with a fresh, still very fresh looking loaf of bread that she puts in front of you. Kamiya, it's about like a 4-inch loaf, and as you like break it open, you can see some steam come out. She sets 3 shots in front of you, Centurion. As soon as the smell hits your nose hairs curl. And Krim, a mug is set before you. And before you go to drink, she takes out a wand, taps the rim of the glass with it, and it begins swirling.
Oh, you might want to repeat that.
Oh, rip, Ricky.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so she came back with your drinks, and as she puts the Wizard's Mind Bomb in front of you, it is like a bluish liquid. And before you go to take a drink, she takes like a wand out of like the tie for her apron, and taps the rim of it, and it begins to swirl around before eventually like little droplets come out and like mimic what like the magic missile spell would look like before they shoot back down into the glass. Enjoy.
Showmanship. Thank you. Gives it a little sniff, and then he just sort of picks it up with his teeth and tips the entire glass over, downing it.
Krim, make me an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. Where the f-
As we're doing that, I want to make conversation to Emmy real quick.
Okay.
Emmy, do you know what drunk is?
It is a state in which your inhibitions go down. A type of poisoning, if you will. Non-lethal.
Sorta. Humans specifically, we take this sort of poison and drink it to the point where our kidneys can exactly.
Process it.
Yes.
I am aware.
Do you know what happens when you drink too much?
Yes, my old crew used to.
You get passed out drunk, yeah, and obviously, potentially, alcohol poisoning, yada yada. I'm just making
I
sure
would
you.
be able to heal.
I don't want you to heal this. I just wanted you to make sure that you know, God forbid, if I just hit the deck, I just didn't want you to know what, if you didn't know what to do or anything.
Also, don't put a "don't heal us" on that heal order. These numbers I'm rolling, it ain't gonna be good for Crim, Chief. Just gonna
So
throw that out there.
Crim, you down the wizard's mind bomb, and your entire head just goes fuzzy. For the next hour, you have a -2 to all intelligence checks as you failed that save.
No, our
Oh
intelligence.
no!
You see
Made
Crim
no
down the
good.
drink, put it back down. You see it, so you can see the moment where it hits, where his eyes are sort of blinking slow. He does like a little head shake. He's like trying to shake the fuzz off, the rust off. But he is smiling. He is a smiling bear boy.
Sen looks over at Cam. So,
Hmm?
out of respect for joining, for getting us that job, he says a little bit aggressively, how about a drink? And he slides you over one of the shots.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Cheers.
And Cam tries a parlor trick and tries to tongue the beverage into the bottom of their jaw. And next time they eat a bit of bread, spit it into the bread.
Make me a sleight of hand check,
Okay.
since there's no sleight of tongue.
That's Nate.
You go to do it, and you do get it under your tongue. It doesn't all get under your tongue though, and some of it kind of like dribbles down the corner of your mouth.
Yeah.
As for Centurion, make me a con save.
I didn't drink it yet.
Oh, okay.
I stare at you. Can I just figure out if they actually are drinking the full thing?
Make a perception check. DC 8.
The fuck?
It's DC8. Okay. Where is... I have so much paper on the thing now. You... Why aren't you showing? Show me! Please! It's not letting me see it.
Wait, what?
It's doing the thing, D-Tony's doing the thing where I can't see my paper. Oh,
Oh.
Hold on, let me refresh the page real quick. Oh, the music went away. Okay, fine. I don't want to hear music anyway. So you said a deception check?
Perception.
Perception.
Yeah, you could tell very much that Kamiya did not drink it.
Go on. Are you scared of it? Swallow it.
Such an aggressive...
It's tradition to wait until the other has drunk.
Don't
And
give
I
me
noticed you weren't drinking. So
Don't give me
I'm
that.
just
Swallow
waiting.
it, God damn it.
A couple of the other patrons look over at you guys.
Sen is just staring you aggressively, eyes wide. Oh, you
Cameo
swallowed it?
swallows. Yeah.
Make a con save.
Just flat con.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
The other people don't
17!
even have to
Well,
beat
that's a
us
con.
at
You
it.
just no. I said a con save, not a con check.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
Oh,
hold on.
no.
Where's...
Oh no! And before it doesn't.
Wait, would it be
the dice give it.
fortification, Fort Rafflewell?
What?
There's no. Is there a con? Is there
There's
not
no
a con save?
there's no flat con save. That's why I rolled a con check.
Oh.
Shouldn't there be like a saving
So
throw area though?
I'm assuming it's the fort saving throw because it's
Yeah, fort.
that involves
Yeah, no.
con.
The saves in Starfinder are fort
Oh, I got
reflex.
a 6. Bruh.
Okay,
Why
then never
can't I
mind. It
just
is a
take
con.
my
Then
roll?
it'll be a con check because I made this specifically about your key scores.
Yeah. That's why I just rolled an intelligence check earlier.
Unfortunately, a
Okay.
17 is not good enough.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What's
As
in these drinks?
you drink
Straight
it,
liquor.
and you two things happen. First off, you feel a lot weaker as you will get a -2 to con checks for the next hour.
Fuck.
And you also grow the most pitiful looking beard that anyone has ever seen.
How you feeling?
The other people don't even have to beat us in a drinking contest. We're already losing, and they're not even here yet.
Hamia feels something happen to their chin. They grab it, immediately burst into tears, run into the toilet.
Then kind of not happy. Feels like a smidgen bad, so he's not smiling or anything, but it's just he looks back down at his drink.
Krim leans real close to Centurion.
I will state that the drinks are literally called Dwarven Hair Growth.
I think Cam might be a little upset. Just
Yeah,
throw that out there.
I'll tell you later.
Okie dokie. Krim stands back up to
Do I notice
Notice what?
that Cam's
The hair.
upset?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you?
I rolled for it.
Yeah, she did. That's why I said yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go after them.
How we sitting?
Question, actually, is it gender neutral bathrooms or is it?
Do they respect
So,
it?
so basically, you go back as you're running, and through the tears, you can see that there are 4 doors. One that's labeled male, one that's labeled female, one that's labeled gender neutral, and one that has a question mark on it.
Run into the gender neutral one.
All right.
I look at Krim. Sigh. Have you ever heard of a place called Typhon?
Leon?
What?
Never mind. No.
It's a planet. Gas
Right.
giant. Actually started. It's kind of a shit idea to do it, but some people try to colonize it.
Mhm.
And for a while, it was going well. But do you know what happens when you colonize something that doesn't have oxygen?
Can't breathe.
Small bubble forms once you start colonizing. When the trees do get planted to create oxygen, we call it an atmosphere or something like that. Yeah.
Yes.
I've noticed something with our little companion here. The company that they're involved in essentially not good company. We'll just say it at the very least.
I see.
They sent a mining rig towards this planet and bursted the bubble because of all the pollutions that it gave up. So
It's awful.
I get it real close to you, like so, as close as I can get to your face, because I obviously am not tall enough. It has ended up, for at least of my 18 years of my life, forced to wear a gas mask, eating rats, anything that could survive the pockets of poison that gets sent into the air.
Prim gets real close to you as well, leaning down, putting his larger head, basically forehead touching yours. I am so sorry for you. That sounds like it sucks.
You can't help but notice Sen is like starting to tear up. Like he actually, like, a tear starting to roll down his face.
Oh jeez.
But he is not. He still has anger. So it's that of frustration.
Out of drinking all of that at once.
He sits back down.
Prim rights himself.
It-
Looks into the middle distance where the other two went.
I am not proud of what I just did. But I understand why I did it.
I can understand it as well.
Sen picks up a shot and downs it.
Make a con save.
Con
Con
check.
check. You
Goddamn.
you feel the alcohol rush through your system and almost embolden you. You get a +2 to con checks for the next hour, and you grow in an instant about a 2-foot long beard.
Fuck off was I 2 away from actually passing. God
You were-
damn it.
That beard looks sick.
You were 1 away from passing, actually. It's DC 18.
Fuck.
Hey, I wrote these at the beginning, before the session even began, okay?
And Krim would love another drink.
Are you calling over the barmaid, or are you taking that third dwarven hair growth shot?
No. Wait,
Are we
is
gonna
that their
pan
top-
to the bathrooms at any point?
Yes, we will in a second.
Krim's gonna wave over the barmaid for another one of those brain tonics.
Yep, and she will get you another one of those drinks
Alrighty.
in the bathroom.
Yes, there we go.
It's a fairly standard, but meant to look like old bathroom. Like there's obviously running water, but it goes into like, it's like coming. It's like the sink is like stylized to look like a well that has water like kind of pouring out of it on shit like that.
You said question. You said
Yeah.
con or strength.
Con.
Con.
2 extra
The-
con. Okay.
Yep, you get +2 to all con checks for the next hour.
Gotcha.
And Kamiya has just burst in.
Yeah.
Okay,
his
so I
streaming down
followed.
face.
I followed quick enough to see which bathroom they went in.
I'd say yes. What did
Okay.
you say? What did you ask, Sylvia?
I didn't ask anything.
Oh, okay.
Although I will now. Is there any razor or like a cupboard where a razor would be in this bathroom or not?
Razors, no, but you do see that there is like a soap dispenser kind of looking thing. and you see like scrawled, almost like somebody wrote this with like a pen or something. Works on dwarf beard.
As in, like, hair removal?
Basically, you can assume that.
Camilla rushes over to it, almost stumbling, pumps out as much as they can get, and then just slathers it on their chin.
Yeah, as you do, it washes off like dirt.
And then just, like, slumps down onto the wall. Heavy breathing. Struggling to calm down.
Amai, you open the door to see Kamiya sitting against the wall.
Okay, I walk over next to them, kneel down next to them, and I will use... One moment. Remove condition at first level. Any of the following conditions affecting the target will go away: shaken, sickened, or staggered.
Okay. As you feel like a wave of magic flow over you, Kamiya, you feel like your body start to just calm a little bit, and any like sickness in your stomach begin to fade away. The emotion is still absolutely there, but like the physical manifestations of it are lessening.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely still heavily breathing, but just feeling better, I guess. Camilla looks over to Imai and through the breathing just asks, Is it gone?
Was the hair upsetting you?
Camilla can't even get words out at this point and is just shaking the head.
It is gone now. Not a trace.
Okay. Just starting to calm down a lot after getting some third-party confirmation that indeed the hair has gone. Just
like, sorry, I forgot to mention there is a mirror.
You know, didn't have time to look in the mirror before slumping down. Like literally, it was pump it, slather it, and then just like leaned against the wall and just helped themselves down.
Yeah, I just forgot to mention it, so I figured I would.
Yeah. No, that's fair. But yeah, just now it's gone from the sort of like talking in between crying to heavy breathing, but like still pretty staggered, where it's just like a just like trying to regain control. Evidently not doing the best job, but still the confirmation that it has gone is helping a lot.
Imai stares at you for a moment before going, if my previous spell did not work, I can try one more time.
It's okay. I feel better, just still kind of panicked. We should probably go. We should probably go back and join up with the others before the person gets the crew. Sorry.
She stands back up. You are not okay yet. Come to us when you are. Take your time.
Sometimes
And then she
just
leaves
gotta,
the bathroom. before you can
Sometimes
even
you just
really
gotta
say
go.
anything.
As you're leaving, just says, sometimes you just gotta go anyway. Just like, looks in the mirror and just goes from like, looks at themselves, sees themselves like tears running down face, and almost like Pavlovian sort of conditioned thing just snaps. Neutral tone. Neutral face. Wipes the tears and just walks outside, composing themselves pretty much as if nothing happened.
As the
And
two of you
goes to rejoin the table.
Oops, sorry. As the two of you walk outside, you see Centurion kind of leaning against the wall, waiting outside of the bathrooms.
Centurion, tears, like a lot of tears rolling down his face, has his arms out, looking to hug you. With a full set of beard, by the way, like a very, very long beard out of nowhere.
Camilla doesn't recognize the arms outstretched as a hug, and just says, "Oh, there's beard remover in there."
And she goes,
Are you
"God
okay?"
damn it!" and he fucking hugs you.
Camilla, immediate response, headbutts Centurion.
God
And
damn
just
it.
like lets out a yell like,
Just immediately backs up.
"Why'd you grapple me?"
It was supposed to be a hug, you asshole.
A hug.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Yep, sorry. Just warn next time. Hug. Just
Look,
walks,
before you go,
starts walking back.
he put a hand on your shoulder.
Hmm?
We need to talk about things when we get to the ship.
Okay, well, when we secure a ship,
Yes.
we can talk. And just once again opens the door and gestures to the pump with the crudely drawn writing on it, like there.
Sen just shakes his head. I'll do it when I'm done with the other shot.
Okay. Beard suits you, by the way, and just walks off.
Kamiya, there's a new feature for you under special
Mhm.
abilities,
Oh, okay.
and I've already added those modifiers to your sheet.
Oh shit. Sweet. Thanks.
I like enjoying good, enjoying, but also rewarding good roleplay.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. Oh, I am being. Yes. I was just about to. So as you guys all go back and sit down back at the table, that is where we are going to end tonight's session. We will pick up next time with what will happen with those two Vesk. That Vesk crew that you guys challenged to the drinking contest.
And Kay, when can people in chat expect next episode?
Yes, so next episode of The Age of Stars will be calendar. I want to say it's the 25th.
26th. Oh no!
26th.
Wait, you're
Oh,
right. 25th.
yeah, no,
25th, because it's gone to Sunday already for me. So I saw that we're on the 12th right now, and I was like, oh, it's 2 weeks later.
Yes.
So yeah,
so
you were right, 25th.
we will have next session on the 25th, tentatively, because that weekend is mine and Coda's birthday.
Woo!
Now, from what I've heard from Coda, because last year, we did like this big subathon with me, Cynical Bunny, and Coda Constellations. This year it's just going to be me and Coda, and by me and Coda, I mean it's probably going to be mainly Coda, because I personally don't have any plans. And so I might not be the one actually streaming, so make sure you guys all go check out Coda then, because she might be the main streamer, but I will be there for several of the games we're going to be playing together, including Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, which was supposed to be on our roster for last year, because I bought it for everybody, but then we didn't have enough time for it. As well as some maybe interesting games, but keep an eye out for her subathon, dotathon, unlocks list. But next Age of Stars will be on the 25th, and next weekend, that Sunday will be the next episode of the Age of Titans. Let's find somebody to raid.
Age of Titans is 18th.
Yes, thank you. That number, the 18th. It looks like we've got somebody streaming D&D. I don't remember half the people that I sub to, or that I follow. They have really pretty talk sprites. So I'm gonna send you guys over to the Freak Zone, who's playing D&D, and it looks like they are having their beach episode today.
Hell yeah! When are we gonna have Beach Planet episode?
When you guys
The
find
moment
a
I can
beach.
go in water.
I want you guys to know now Krim swims naked.
Oh, you do everything naked.
Based! Let's go!
God damn it.
All right, I'm going to send you guys over to the Freak Zone. Give them lots of love, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alrighty. Are we off the air?